Center is proud to kick off another great season of social gatherings with family and friends. And no matter what the size of your next event, the 36th Street North Event Center has you covered. From event decor to live DJs, even catering, and a world-class sound and lighting system, 36th Street North has your event covered. We offer a state-of-the-art event booking and planning process from start to finish. And whether you're hosting 100 or 1,000, 36th Street North Event Center is the premier event center of North Tulsa, located at 1125 East 36th Street North. Share the experience at 36th Street North Event Center and see why we are the number one choice for upscale events. From weddings to birthdays, corporate functions, holiday parties, and so much more. Visit us today at 36theventcenter.com or call and reserve your spot at 918-200-9046.
Looking to take your event to the next level with professionalism and energy? Contact World One Development. We host events, have radio personalities, offer community engagement and videography. We also do live radio remotes, red carpet appearances, create promos, event recaps, drops, and flyers. We also create customized advertising packets to promote your business, organization, or program. Visit our website at world1development.com. You can also reach us on social media at World One Development. EduRec is the place where education and recreation meets. At EduRec, we have a host of programs such as Spring Break Camp, Summer Camp, and After School. It's located at 5424 North Madison Avenue. To donate, sponsor, or volunteer for any of our programs at EduRec, go to edurectulsa.com. Call EduRec today at 918-430-3947. And you can also visit us on any of our social media platforms at EduRec Tulsa. EduRec Tulsa, where education and recreation meet.
Alarm off. Cat alarm. Turn this up. Sun peeking through the curtains, we already in gear. Whole town tuned in, bring your coffee over here. Dial locked in, yeah, you know how we do. It's the community wake up with news you can use. Woo! Community wake up morning show. Charles and Damali on the go. News you can use right here, right now. We break it down, put it in your lifestyle. Charles got the headline straight, never hollow. Damali got the game plan, moves you can follow. Traffic and the weather, what's popping at the school. From the block to the boardroom, we keep you in the loop. Yeah. Community wake up morning show. Charles and Damali on the go. News you can use right here, right now. We break it down, put it in your lifestyle. From the front porch to the car bustle, keep it light, keep it real, keep the hometown muscle. Turn it up, let the whole crew know you rockin' with the community wake up morning show.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing? Welcome to the Community Wake Up Show with Charles and Damali. I am Miss Damali.
And I am Uncle Charlie.
And we're here to deliver news you can use that moves the community forward with culture and conversation each and every morning.
Happy Monday, happy Bounce Back Monday. We are so excited that everybody is on today. Our theme is empowering others. We've been providing listeners with valuable information about our theme and what it means to community that goes into inform, empower, and to connect community every single morning.
And it's a stronger, smarter, and more engaged community. That is our vision. Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing?
Appreciate y'all tuning in on NYC.FM. Y'all see it on the shirt where we play today's R&B and them throwbacks. Y'all also locked in because we syndicated locally right here in North Tulsa on Greenwood on KBOB 89.9 FM, where we get to tell our story our way. Don't forget about the Juice Radio Show. I know school done started back, but sometimes them kids need something to do in the evening. And in the evening, take them over to KBOB 89.9 FM. The location is 1216 North Lansing Avenue. Go see Uncle Bobby E and Sweet D.
You're going to get your high schooler hooked up. Then we also on YouTube, the official World One Development News you can use. But you got the best seat in the house on this Bounce Back Monday. What a weekend. What a week.
Lord.
What a
mercy.
week and a weekend we have had. Damali, how are you feeling after all of your activities?
Listen, I'm telling you, I understand why we had to have the Todds here on Friday
Yeah.
to pray for us for this weekend, because, baby, that weekend did it for me.
We needed to declare.
Woo. Yes.
Declare was in the building.
Lord have mercy.
Boy.
But it all worked out. Everything was beautiful.
Yeah.
Despite the heat. But we were able to even get done early, enough before the heat actually set in.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had a wonderful time this weekend. It was a lot of work, of course, but we built for it, and that's what we do. We're all about community. We're all about making sure that our children know that we are concerned, that we care about the type of school year that they're going to have. And what we say all the time is how you start is how you finish.
Hey, that's it. And how we finished was this. I was getting to church. I said, Lord, I know you're not going to get me a ticket on my way to church. I get to church. I got about 15, 20 minutes. Guess who's going into church right before me?
Who?
You. And if anybody, so we got 15 to 20 minutes of the Lord, but if anybody know, Damali is the master of getting to church early. She want to pray. She want to throw her hands up. She want to run till she come out of her heels. Everybody know that. What time you normally get to church? 9:45.
Yeah,
you the early
9:50.
She be welcome.
Church start at 10.
She be like, "Welcome, Pastor. How you doing today?" First, she want to be out early with the kids. She want to do it. See, I am still trying to get to church by 10. So for me to come in about not that late, for me to come in a little bit, that's like normal for me. But
right.
Damali, and then this is what she gonna do. And I said, Damali. She said, "Shut up," and then just went on in the church. I'm like, "Hey." I see, because you know how people try to say, Charles, I seen you slide in.
Right.
Sliding in don't even sound good. When I slid in church. See, you slide into the club. You can't really slide in. But I did have to slide in church. Yeah. But you know what? It felt good because here's the thing. I just want to always say, man, and all you do, you got to take God with you.
Boy.
You got to do what you got to do.
Listen.
When you got to do it.
We had so many people at the back to school event.
Oh my God.
So first of all, I just want to give a huge shout out
to
each and every volunteer. Because let me tell y'all something.
We needed all of them.
Listen, we needed another army. We needed another shift after those shifts.
Look, it got so hot. I seen a dog. I said, whoo. I started speaking. Look, you bite this backpack and take. I started whistling. Lucky.
Yeah. Take it over.
Because
we need your help.
Thank God for everybody. But let me tell you something. Let me say real talk. Thank God for a DeMarco and a Stephen Keys.
Yes, my God, today. And Stephen Penny.
Because let me say, because Stephen Penny is like a seasoned person that's still young.
Yeah. Because
Stephen Keys and DeMarco and some, they remind you that you are not in your 20s no more. They remind you real quick.
That part.
You be trying to go with them. They say, take this out there to the park. You get to the door, they take off jogging.
Yeah.
And you try to jog, but you're like, man, my legs.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go. And then they be coming back. You good? No. Because you done ran over there like an antelope, and now you jogging back, and you done this for 8 hours straight with a smile on your face. I ain't seen you drink no water or nothing. We drink water. See, here's the thing, y'all. When you get in your 30s, you got to drink water in the heat at least every 30 minutes. At least take a sip.
Man.
But nevertheless, not just them, but everybody. It was so many people. But I just like to see the young men pull up and help, because a lot of times they get a bad rap.
Yes.
For not pulling up, not being there, not being this, not being that. So that's why I try to just share. Because the sisters always.
We going to show up.
The sisters been showing up since the beginning of time.
Yes.
The sisters got us out of slavery. But the sisters always show up. So shout out to all this. Your mom.
Yes.
Shout out, because not these seasoned vets like your mom and Miss Benson. And I'm just talking about, okay, I'm going from the young people. And then, man, when you in that heat and you older.
Listen.
That heat be heating.
Listen, I think I'm crispy. I'm about 3 shades darker.
As a matter of fact, when I first came to the radio station, I left out. Because I called Damali, it's a dark-skinned lady. It's a lady with a dark skin arm in the radio station. I see her hand on the board.
Like, man. But you know what? It was a great time. And let me just say this. I mean, we had a full week of working. to get prepared. Friday was the big day where we all got together and started stuffing backpacks. Shout out to the 918 motorcycle riders.
Absolutely.
Shout out to the Tulsa Big Wheels for coming through and bringing backpacks and supplies and all of that. We really appreciate you guys for all that you do to support us each and every year. Times are tough.
Right.
And so for you to still say, no, we still gonna bring y'all, 3 cases of backpacks. That means something,
right?
So we are really appreciative, and especially during the fact that they actually did their own back to school event where they did haircuts and all of that,
right,
with Keitra Cooper. They were doing hairstyles and all of that. So shout out to everybody that actually helped us with this event. I want to just shout out a few folks that we had that were participating with us. Tulsa Responds, Smiles of Faith, the Social Security Administration, Sooner Success, Pops Empowerment Youth Service, OU Hahn, OSDH Lead Poisoning Prevention, the Hardesty Transition Academy, OHCA, DRS, Lend a Hand, Disability Rights of Oklahoma, Drexel Academy, Breakthrough, A&M Healthcare, Able Tech. We had Tulsa Fire Department, Tulsa Police Department, IMSA. We had the Bookmobile. Like, the list goes on and on and on.
Let me tell you the first person I ran into when I got there.
Who?
The first person was the worst person.
Who?
Uncle Brian. I said, I thought you were sick. He said, Your Highness is here. I like Uncle Brian. Now just got here. Now you see. I said, Uncle Brian. Then I took a picture, so I'm gonna post it today. But I know that Uncle Brian was not feeling his best.
Yes, but he showed up.
So it meant 100 times more to see him out there first to greet me. He didn't let me get out of my car good. He kicked my shoe. Uncle Brian, what you doing? So we took a picture, and then we laughed. And then, man, let me tell you something. Then after that, I ran into, I'm going to make up a new word. Just go with me.
Okay.
I ran into the Narabians.
That's not a bad word.
That ain't bad,
That's not a bad word.
Oh, yeah. Siobhan, the crew, all of them, they had their stuff. And let me tell you something. Late in the midnight hour, God was turning around with the food that we needed to bring.
Boy.
Late in the midnight hour. Shout out to Cousin Richie.
Yeah.
Shout out to Neighbor. We was going to get hot dogs and burgers. And we called Oasis and said, hey, we need another 100 burgers and we need another 250. And they said, well, the price is, I said, don't even say that right now because we still waiting on the Lord to respond. And we ended up getting some donations that came in. Y'all don't know, in this real talk.
Right on time.
I mean, like right at the end. We was at Oasis when they was closing in the parking lot with Leah. I posted the picture.
Listen, we had to go to the north location and the south location.
Yeah, so somebody sent a donation, like 200, then Damali broke her piggy bank. She had 50. Then I broke mine. It was like 3, but it was like
it worked out.
Right, here's the thing you got to remember about community work, and it happens like this. Everybody in community know exactly what we're saying, and I think a lot of times people in community don't want to tell y'all it's a struggle when you run companies and you're an entrepreneur, and if you got a mom and pop shop, it's a struggle every day. So anything you do outside of that, it really hit your budget because it's not budgeted in, but man, when you see how many people show up,
impact, and
how many people in need and the impact, you got to do it because here's the thing. You never know a generation from now, 2 generations from now, when your family could be the very family, your kid or your grandkid could be somebody that need that. And so what did you sow?
Yes.
What did you invest in your time to help somebody so that hopefully somebody do the same for you and yours or your next generation that's coming up?
Absolutely. Absolutely. We also had on site Let's Chat, which is an on-site counseling service. We had Morton. We had the health department doing immunizations. We had the therapy dogs were there. We had all of, now we'll talk about this a little bit more, but anyway, we had some of the Disney characters.
Yeah, I gotta talk to that therapy dog.
What happened?
Because it's too big. I didn't know the therapy dog was my size. So it pushed me. See, the therapy dog pushed me, Damali.
What'd you do?
And I was about to do something, but I was like, well, I thought you was a Chihuahua. I thought you was like a Yo Quiero Taco Bell, but based on your size,
listen,
I'm going to be respectful.
Listen.
And I said, excuse me. He is me. I said, excuse me. I'm like, whatever. But no, it was a nice looking therapy dog, but it was longer than this table.
Yeah, it was big.
Yeah, I'm like, I got my third from just looking at you. Right. I feel better.
We had the Oklahoma Parent Center, the Oklahoma State Department of Health, of Health and Education,
right,
and Special Education. We had gentle gestures. Now, them gentle gestures is what scared me. That's them clowns.
You don't be ready for them clowns.
Them
Why
I'm like, hey, now.
Why black people scared of clowns?
Listen.
We don't take a chance with clowns. What? We don't clown around.
I'm just watching them.
Yeah. Well,
No. Stay on over there.
That's a real question. Why black people don't trust clowns?
Know,
we don't clown around.
They be doing too much. Yeah, but no, it was all in all, it was an absolutely beautiful day. But then the icing on the cake.
Can I say this?
Yes.
The only thing about the clowns, which we can agree, clowns, y'all can't be the first one to show up to volunteer. Like sitting in the field, you can't come across the field. You got to wait till a lot of people.
Especially not running.
And you be walking. They really be walking fast, but it looked like they running towards you. See, we don't watch too many movies.
Right.
Well, clowns is always doing something.
Doing too much.
At this point forward, if you volunteering,
this little nose and them little rosy cheeks.
If you volunteering as a clown, this is a new rule. We're gonna pass a law. I'm gonna pass the bill. I'm gonna send it to our Senator Regina Goodwin that you can't come to the police car. Because when the police is around, I feel comfortable with the clowns. Yes. No, I'm just playing, y'all. But it is, people.
Yeah.
And don't be tall. Don't be 6'2". Now, at this point, I'm already dead.
Listen, and then the icing on the cake was the Levitt Foundation.
Come on.
We had the block party with Miss Valerie Harding, and I am telling you,
man,
we had a great time. The kids were out there dancing. Well, actually, everybody was dancing.
Cheer.
But you know what? And this is the one thing, too, I got to say. I love having inside and outside.
That was good.
Because now you have people inside in classes, and it seemed like sometimes when you pan around, it seemed like there weren't a lot of people, but really there were a lot of people.
A lot of people with a lot going on.
Right. And it was just so spread out.
Well, we did this because, for our other cousins black people get mad when we get hot.
Yes.
So we had to do some research to see how many feet do each black person need to avoid a fight. You know what I'm talking about? Because we do. When we get hot, we stop talking. We start sweat. Especially if we sweat on our neck like them babies.
Yeah.
We get irritated like the babies. So what we did is spread it. But it was shout out to Velvet and Jeremiah.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the volunteers. Yeah. Shout out to Ramada Hometown Heat.
Yes, did a great job.
And the sound man, Will. Steph Simon pulled up. Shout out to him. And them dancers, Damali gonna try to get down with the dance like, I'm like, girl, if you don't bag up.
Listen, I forgot I was, I became a cheer mom again.
Everybody was like, no, Damali. They were like, no, Damali. I'm like, girl, look, we got a long day. A lot of work to do while you're over there trying to get. But you know, that's the beauty of having fun in community.
Yes.
Because even us as adults, we all get together. We can have fun with the kids. I seen all the pictures. So go to World One Development after the show. Mm-hmm. Look at all this. We did live videos before and after, during. We post a bunch of pictures. And thank you for all them donations, y'all.
Listen, did y'all gotta, if nothing else, go look at the picture that Charles took from up on the balcony looking down on all the backpacks that we gave away. My God, today, in the words of Franchelle Abdallah.
You know what I love most? I'll say this too. This is what I love the absolute most. We shouting out the people that come out because it means a lot to come out when it's hard. But when I see them parents going and all their kids, and I hear them saying, "Well, Lord, thank you, for blessing me." And I seen Grandma like, Lord, when I keep hearing people saying, Lord, because now here's the thing, community, we at people breakfast table, and dinner table, and they thanking God because I feel like if that stuff go to God, He can continue to bless the organizations and the people that are able to bless. So the thing about this, we have to shout out people because He got to use our hands and feet to make these things happen. But when I see that grandma out there in the parking lot with her hands up, like, Lord, thank you, you came through for me because I've been praying. I be like, Damali, Velvet, y'all, we on the right track.
And shout out because we tell everybody that the Spreading Hope Back to School Bash is more than just a backpack giveaway.
It's so much more.
And so people, so we need to do shout out to Feed the Children.
Right.
We need to do shout out to Food on the Move.
Food on the Move,
because shout out to the Watermelon Man.
Yeah.
Because he pulled up with a trailer full of watermelons.
Girl.
So when people came, not only did they get backpacks, did they get resources, but they got hygiene products. There was like paper towels and toilet tissue that was being given out.
Girl, I'm full of watermelon right now. And I'm happy to get one with no seeds in it too.
Yes.
Oh, I'm telling you, see, watermelon is nothing but water.
Yes.
And the watermelon was so sweet.
Yes.
So I was full to the
Listen,
absolute.
people had so much stuff. They was like, dang, we don't know what to do with all this stuff. Kids had backpacks and front packs and, they was doing all kinds of stuff.
And I got to say, shout out to Main Street.
Yeah.
So shout out to the board members.
Yes.
Berlinda, thank you so much. Our councilwoman, thank you. Christy, Franchelle, way in Uganda.
Franchelle was on the live.
Yeah, on the live. I don't put her in Uganda.
No, she wasn't Uganda. Rwanda.
She way in Africa, calling shots, and she sleep. No, she was on the live.
Yeah, she was on the live.
So shout out to her. They provided the park. If you don't know, Main Street owns the park.
Yes.
So on Greenwood, we don't own a lot, but the BC Franklin Park.
No, BS Roberts.
BS Roberts Park. Then
yes.
that's under Main Street. So Berlinda, thank you so much because providing the sound and then providing the space and then at Langston University. Shout out to LU. L's up.
Yes.
Dr. Keys.
Because let me tell you something. We tore that building up.
Man.
We had stuff everywhere.
And it was so hot, everybody was leaving quick. Like volunteers, Dr. Keys, volunteers were running. See, people don't understand that when you own facilities, y'all, it's the work after it's over.
Exactly.
We did a back to school bash. When we was doing them at Ed Direct, we was glad to go to Langston because I'm telling you, all the sticky candy and ice cream and all the sticky stuff around the building, it takes days to really get your building back. So thank you, Langston University.
Yes.
Thank you, HBCUs. Thank you, Dr. Keys, Stephen Keys' pops, and everybody else.
Yeah, because it was all working.
Because they was all working.
Yeah, your mom had everybody working. She like, get out of here.
Look, she tried to make eye contact. I wouldn't even look at her. She was working people too hard.
Yeah.
She just told me tighten up and get it together.
Right.
Now, I don't know what that means.
Yes.
But Dr. Keys, I'm still trying to tighten up and get it together. So all we really just saying is thank you, Tulsa.
It was a lot,
Thank you, community.
And shout out to those people who took advantage of the CPR classes. I went in and took a few pictures of them actually doing CPR on the little CPR dummies, Right. So it was nice. It was just a nice event, a day full of stuff.
Now, can I tell you who was my favorite person that was out there all day long? I love all of y'all, but my favorite person out there was Big Daddy.
Okay.
Larry
Fortenberry
was on the grill and smoke was everywhere. Like it didn't care. And I done ate so many burgers and so many hot dogs. But Larry, thank you so much because look, he give up his own time. And this brother got a talent.
Yes.
That burger wasn't just a regular. That hot dog wasn't just a regular. Because them little kids was biting it. They were like,
Yeah.
I said, yeah, I know, right?
Yes.
So it's good. So Larry, we appreciate you for volunteering, man. You call somebody to come grill from you at 8 a.m. to about 3.
Yeah.
Damali, everybody not doing that. But we've been with Big
and Miss
Daddy,
Cooper.
Larry.
Miss Cooper.
She is so wonderful.
She is the one who's in charge of all the food. She's certified by the health department. She makes sure that all the hot dogs are washed, that everything is seasoned. Like she is doing all the things.
I didn't really know what she was doing because I was reaching for my burger and then she just sprayed some sanitizer on my hand.
She don't touch. Yeah.
I didn't know I'm like, what is that?
Yeah, you got to have the sanitizer
on. Baby, you touch that
Ms.
right
Cooper
there.
is not playing the game.
Yeah, she said, you want a Ebola or not? I'm like, well, hold on. Then I didn't know. Anything could be in food. So she sit there in the heat to make sure, okay, we can stay on this all day because, man.
Wonderful.
But here's the thing, Damali, here's the reality. You got to think about the week we had. Before we even think about all the guests, we had Lieutenant DeLorean Sanders come last week. That's the police report.
Yep.
We had Tyson Thompson.
Yep.
Come through to talk about his book. We had Habitat for Humanity come through, Cassandra Love. We had our candidate for District 1 City Council. We had her come through. We had, who else? I'm naming it.
The Tides.
Oh, we went into the spirit.
We went into the spirit.
They closed the show down.
They closed the show down.
We couldn't
even finish. No upcoming events, no nothing.
We left. We were slain in the spirit under the table.
No.
That's how we ended on Friday. So now we bouncing back on Monday.
Yeah.
But that just shows how we connect the community, Damali, at the end of the day.
We'll talk about this a little bit more because, the time is getting far spent because we're so excited about the back to school event.
Yeah.
But wanted to let you guys know that the new date for the Black Wall Street Rally for 2027 has been announced. It is going to be May 13 through 15 right here in Tulsa, Oklahoma on Black Wall Street. Once again, the Black Wall Street Rally date for 2027 has been announced. It is May 13 through 15. So I'm telling y'all right now,
you better book your stuff.
You better listen. I saw the numbers. There were 40,000 people
40
in our city.
Yeah. You got to get in this thing, girl.
$4.3 million.
Yeah, 4.3, y'all.
Yeah. So I'm like, what? You know.
Tell them the dates again so that Mike can pull up. It's a good time to come to Tulsa doing the rally.
An excellent time. Black Wall Street Rally date for 2027 is May 13 through 15. Avail yourself accordingly.
Absolutely.
If you're trying to get a hotel, you know, we met some friends that had to get a hotel in Bartlesville.
It was in Bartlesville, and they said we booked 2 months out.
Yeah.
So do that or stay with Damali. You got some room in the back?
You know what? Bring your tent.
Bring a tent.
We can make a tent city in the backyard.
And do that. Also, I mean, just remember this weekend coming up, we'll send the registration out link again today. I think it's critically important because we have fun and do that. But moving the needle for families with housing, education, all that's critically important. Mm-hmm. So the Tulsa Empowerment Network meeting is this Saturday, 9 to 11:30 at the 36th Street North Event Center. I don't care if you're in Arkansas, Texas, Kansas, Louisiana, no matter where you're from, we're going to have our candidates center. It's going to call Meet the Candidates. Then after that, go to world1development.com, leave a donation. I'm going to ask earlier tomorrow. Or go $World One Development because we're going to be back outside with Oasis.
Because he just spent too much money at the back to school bag.
I'm almost out. My grandkids call me, Paul, we going back to school. I'm like, me too. Hold on, because I need to go get another degree. But anyway, we will be back outside at Oasis right after this to be back outside with the kids in the heat from 12 to 3. And then the weekend after that, we're going to be at Tulsa Dream Center outside slipping and sliding. So that's going to be Damali and Charles slipping and sliding. They're going to be still outside, taking care of kids, take care of community. So anything that helps us with some ice cream and gas.
Man.
I don't feel. Shout out to Quick Trip. That's why I ran out of gas.
Quick Trip.
Look, I was on my way to Quick Trip. My car did this. Oh, I said, you better not. It's 110.
Right.
On the, but it is. I was like, I was thinking, I'm like, I ran out of gas in 2 days. Hold on. That's another 100.
Exactly.
But then I said, man, we went to Quick Trip. We had to go here. We went south. We went here. But nevertheless, it's for community.
Yes.
So shout out to Quick Trip.
Quick Trip for them 504 donuts. I was like, dang, we ain't gonna get all these donuts in the car.
Yeah, we got there and then they started counting them. They said Quick Trip sent us 450 donuts and Damali was going.
What's popping my lip?
They were like, Charles and Damali were like, well, Quick Trip donated 450.
What had happened was
Stephen Keys wants some. There's a lot of people along the way to grab the donuts.
A lot of donuts.
The officers that didn't give us a ticket.
Right.
We just kind of shared a little.
Yeah.
But thank you, Quick Trip, for the donuts.
We appreciate y'all. Okay. Remember that I told you guys that I was going to go ahead and pull the sample ballot. We're not going to talk about it today, but I wanted to let you guys know that I did pull the ballot for North Tulsa. So for those of you who are in Black Wall Street, the sample ballot is out. It's been out for a while. All you got to do is go to the election board website and you put in your first name, last name, and your date of birth.
Girl, check this out. And we ain't gonna say it because you got the ballot out, but you know they did the showdown with Uncle Bobby on Friday. I heard one of the candidates crashed out. I'm not gonna say who yet. I just heard Uncle Bobby don't hang up, don't unplug KBOB. I heard that one of the contestants on The Price is Right now playing. One of the candidates on the showdown crashed out. And it is Crash Out Monday. Oh, we're gonna talk about it later.
Yeah,
we're gonna talk about it later.
Right, we got a crash. Number one crash. Y'all tell me. Make sure y'all have your crash outs ready when we get to that section.
They said, but hold on, don't crash out. You're gonna be on Crash Out Monday with Charles and Damali on the Wake Up. I said it's too late. They already gone. So we gotta talk about it.
Okay, so on the sample ballot, we have congressional offices. There are 2 candidates, 2 Democratic candidates that are up for United States Senator.
Right.
Then we have 2 questions on the ballot, State Question 844 and State Question 846 that you need to vote yay or nay to. And then for Tulsa County residents, of course, we have 5 District 1 City Council candidates running.
Yeah.
And then we also have a proposition on the ballot. So we'll talk about this in more detail on tomorrow, but I did pull the ballot as promised. And so we'll get, down to it in more detail. If you live in Owasso, for some of you, we are only just voting for our for congressional offices on the Democratic ticket. So that's all that is on for us.
Yeah, that's good, Damali, because the thing about is being informed.
Yeah, so we'll talk about that in more detail.
We got all kind of people coming in this week, too, because, girl, this time next week is going to be about that time.
Showtime.
Is it perfect time?
Yeah.
Turn the light on Pine. I heard Jay Friday was out too. Look, he remixed it. Steven said, "Look, I've been taking voice lessons. You see how they
been practicing in the
Damali, yeah." Steven was like, "Well, wait a minute. Now." Damali even went like, "Just turn on what?" Shoot, I thought seeing Pastor Jamal Dyer's baby hit it. I'm like, well, give me a chance.
Listen, Pastor Jay's daughter killed it.
Yeah.
Don't tell her now. I wonder how old she is. She's probably like 3 now.
I know. Shout out to Jay Friday and Steph and Rose. I mean, they had a concert at the keynote.
Lowdown.
The Lowdown? No, not the Lowdown.
No.
It's the Low High.
Listen, we don't even know.
Spot. But
yeah, whatever.
Jay had this thing. I mean, and man, it was packed out. We didn't make it because I didn't recover to Sunday right before my 15 minutes of church. But nevertheless, shout out to Jay Friday, y'all. He been through some things. And he said, what he had to shake it. Man had 2 strokes. He had to shake it.
Yes.
And he back out here singing. You can't take that for granted, man. The guy done had some stuff going on, but I know what the love to the city. I gave him a call on yesterday. But shout out to Jay, because man, he gave the grown folks something to do on Saturday night, and we appreciate it. There was a lot of other stuff going on. The Q was over there at Lacey Park doing a fundraiser with fish. I got over there and got me some of that fish.
Baby,
put some hot sauce on it quick.
Charles brought me one. It's the high note. Thank you, Teresa. It's the high note. We like the low down, the high down, low,
the low. They were like, well, they was Jay Friday was at the low down dirty shame on Saturday. We done messed up the whole thing.
It's the high note. So we went low and he's up high.
Look at the high note. Go look at Jay Friday music page.
Yes.
Because sometimes, man, people go through stuff, and I know a lot be going on, and we ain't forgot about nobody. Grandma, grandpa, because sometimes you can go through stuff and you feel like you're by yourself.
Yeah.
The community Wake Up, you're never by yourself with us, because if we see you, we going to say something. But I was happy to see Jay Friday back on stage doing this thing and seeing just a room full of people just enjoying him. Because Jay gives a lot.
Yeah, he does.
You know, he gives a lot. So it's good to see the community give back.
So we're going to go ahead and do our affirmation because we got to get to the crash out.
We
got to get to the crash out. And so we're going to go ahead and do our affirmation. We'll take a break and then we'll do the Monday morning crash out. So y'all get y'all crash outs together.
Get it. Because we don't know. Don't lie to us either.
Who crashed out?
Hey, we got one good one. So we're going to try to unpack it in
we
a
got
loving.
A couple of good ones.
Yeah, we're going to try to unpack the crash outs in a loving kind of way.
Yes, because it's all about
the
love.
But it's possible for anybody to crash out. So it makes sense. But
anytime, any place. Okay, so here we go. We're going to breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. All right, so today's theme is empowering others. That's what we're going to be doing, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. So here is our affirmation. I empower others to step into their purpose. Well, come on, church. This affirmation means I use my words, actions, knowledge, and influence to help other people recognize their potential and confidently pursue what they are called to do. It's not just about becoming successful yourself. It's about helping someone else discover that they have something valuable to contribute to. So the first piece says, I empower others. That means I encourage, teach, support, and create opportunities that help other people become stronger and more confident. I help people believe in themselves and give them tools to succeed. The next piece says to step into. That means I encourage people to move from simply thinking or dreaming about something to actually taking action. Sometimes people already have the talent. They just need someone to recognize it, encourage it, or give them an opportunity to use it. I encourage people to stop sitting on their gifts and start using them. The next and final piece says their purpose. That means helping people discover how their gifts, talents, experiences, and passions can be used to make a meaningful difference. I help people recognize what they can contribute to the world. So what does this all mean to community? Well, empowering others means we don't always have to be the person in the front. I'm going to say that again. Empowering others means we don't always have to be the person in the front. Sometimes leadership means stepping aside and saying, you've got this. Now it's your turn. We empower people when we mentor young leaders, teach someone a skill, recommend someone for an opportunity, encourage entrepreneurship, share resources, or simply tell someone, I see something in you. A strong community doesn't depend on one powerful leader. A strong community develops many leaders. So the Black Wall Street lesson is this: the success of Black Wall Street required more than individual achievement. Entrepreneurs created jobs, professionals shared expertise, teachers educated children, and community leaders helped prepare others to succeed. Their collective strength reminds us that real leadership isn't just about building your own success, it's about helping other people build theirs. Your purpose becomes even more powerful when it helps someone else discover theirs. So, the bigger message is this: sometimes one person believing in you can change the direction of your life. So, be that person for someone else. Encourage them, teach them, connect them, give them an opportunity. And when they're ready, let them lead. The affirmation takeaway is: I empower others to step into their purpose, means I intentionally use my influence to help people recognize their gifts, develop their confidence, and take action. I don't just want to succeed, I want my success to help create more leaders, more opportunities, and stronger communities. That has been this morning's affirmation, which was brought to you by our platinum sponsor, Habitat for Humanity.
Damali, that was a good job right there. And I know we got to take away. Got a lot of people on the live, and I'm gonna tell you my quick takeaways. That was all meat and no fat. Let me say that first. That was an amazing affirmation. I think a lot of people need to hear. And these are the two things that it made me think about. Hopefully that we can do better in 2026. Is one, let's stop killing people with our words.
Boy.
Man, we kill our kids, we kill our friends, we kill our leaders, we kill our classmates. We just kill people with our words, man, because words can cut you.
Yeah.
Right? I think that's one. So let's try to do better with our words. You may not like somebody, you may not like what they do, but you don't have to kill them with your words. Right? And then I think number two that I took out of that, which is a whole lot of other, but I just want to hit two, is that understanding that your gift is not for you. Your gift is for others.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it makes me think about this because I stay hungry. Will food ever be as good as grandma and grandpa and them food back in the day? Think
Probably
about
not.
it. Food now is pretty good. It's some people can burn. But think about your grandma and when I go back to my great grandma and their food, and you live longer. So it was a 2+. The food tastes better,
Right.
and you live longer.
Right.
But that's what you call a gift, which they should have passed them gifts down to everybody. Because I can't find no tea biscuits. Oh wow. You know what
Somebody's
I'm
supposed to be sending me a tea biscuit recipe now. Now that you say that.
I can't find a blackberry cobbler. No wow. It's just certain things, Damali, that I just can't find. I can't find the preservatives. You know how they used to get it and then boil the peaches and all of that and make it. I can't find the jam, Damali. No wow.
Yeah.
So I'm mad about it. But I ain't really mad about it. But I'm just saying that's the gifts and talents is for other people.
Right.
And you and your mom and some of you others out there, Wanda J's of the world and the Janice and stuff. Now y'all listen to me. Now y'all the what they call the last bender.
Last airbender.
Y'all the last airbenders in the kitchen. and Sweet Lisa's and all. Y'all the last airbenders. So please, whatever y'all do, get with the young people and show them the game of seasoning with your fingertips.
Right.
And putting your feet in the food.
Right.
Because we can't, you know what I'm talking about, Damali?
Yeah.
We can't, if nothing else, I want to hold on to that gift
Yes.
of good food. Because the one thing about some good food, we all will be happy.
And let me just say this, just to piggyback off of what you said, when you said, don't kill people with your words. When people have to show you how to treat them.
Yeah.
So my thing is this: sometimes when you say stuff, you don't realize that you're cutting people, but when they tell you that, take it to heart. Don't keep talking to them the way you're talking to them. Don't keep treating them the way that you're treating them, because if they're telling you, hey, this makes me feel this way when you talk to me like this, or you treat me like that, and you keep on, eventually they're going to walk away. Eventually, those people are not going to be in your life because they're going to get sick and tired of being sick and tired. And then they're going to, you're going to look up and they're going to be gone.
Well, Damali, what that looks like is this. Every time I look at the news and I see a murder-suicide, is heartbreaking.
Yeah.
And this is happening with young, old, black, white, green, yellow. It don't matter. I think a lot of that has to do with killing people with them words, because words are powerful. Then sometimes the words and things that you say could lead to what you're saying. Because you see people, they 60 and 70 and 80 and like, what, wait a minute.
Right.
What could y'all have been fussing about that was new after this amount of time? But we're not in nobody's household. We don't understand everybody's mental health. So let's just be better with our words, because if we can't be better with nothing else, we can do that and share our gift. But we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going straight to the live, and we're going to get right into the Crash Out Monday. And
we need to do our definition too.
And we'll do our definition of empowering others. Because if we don't do nothing else, Damali, we got to get this right.
Yep.
Y'all stay locked in. Share the live right now. Text 10 friends and tell them the Community Wake Up Morning Show with Charles and Damali is live. And we'll be right back, y'all. Are you or someone you know just as involved? Are you or someone you know in need of support services? Don't worry, Fitting Back In got you covered. We offer life skill workshops, career development, job search, substance abuse counseling, and more. We are located at 2121 North Harvard Avenue, Tulsa, Oklahoma, 74115. Give us a call at 918-592-3500. Follow us at Fitting Back In Tulsa. Also, visit us on our website for services at www.fittingbackininc.org. Our services are available only in Tulsa County.
The 36th Street North Event Center is proud to kick off another great season of social gatherings with family and friends. And no matter what the size of your next event, the 36th Street North Event Center has you covered. From event decor to live DJs, even catering, and a world-class sound and lighting system, 36th Street North has your event covered. We offer a state-of-the-art event booking and planning process from start to finish. And whether you're hosting 100 or 1,000, 36th Street North Event Center is the premier event center of North Tulsa, located at 1125 East 36th Street North. Share the experience at 36th Street North Event Center and see why we are the #1 choice for upscale events. From weddings to birthdays, corporate functions, holiday parties, and so much more. Visit us today at 36theventcenter.com or call and reserve your spot at 918-200-9046.
EduRec is the place where education and recreation meets. At EduRec, we have a host of programs such as Spring Break Camp, Summer Camp, and After School. It's located at 5424 North Madison Avenue. To donate, sponsor, or volunteer for any of our programs at EduRec, go to edurectulsa.com. Call EduRec today at 918-430-3947. And you can also visit us on any of our social media platforms at EduRec Tulsa. EduRec Tulsa, where education and recreation meet.
This is what mornings are supposed to sound like.
Good morning, Charles.
What's up, Damali?
It's the Community Wake Up.
And keeping you connected.
Hey, we on.
Real talk.
Everybody's up in that.
More action. All the time.
From 7 a.m. to 9 a.m.
It's the Community Wake Up.
Weekdays.
With Charles and Damali.
Make sure you tune in. Mic check 1, mic check 2, mic check 3. Are you hot, Damali?
Yes.
All right, welcome back to the Community Wake Up Morning Show with Charles and Damali.
On my show.
On this Monday, look, Damali, you got to remember the most mental health struggle day of the week. People don't like Monday. People don't like their boss. People don't like going in. The most stressful day, the day that people hate the most is Monday. But we going to make Mondays great again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? They trying to make America great. We're going to make Mondays great again, right? We want people to get back excited about going back to work. But part of that is empowering people.
Yes.
So we appreciate y'all tuning in on Community Wake Up Show with Charles and Damali. We're live on NYCU.FM. Y'all see it on my shirt. We play today's R&B and them throwbacks. We also live and syndicated locally on KBOB 89.9 FM, where we get to tell our story our way. And we also on YouTube, the official World One Development News you can use. But y'all got the best seat in the house on this Crash Out Monday. I call it Bounce Back Monday. Y'all at Grandma's table, and we got the good stuff. And we're going to serve it up right here, right now. So share the live, text 45 friends, and tell them the community wake up is here. Damali, how you feeling on this Monday?
Feeling pretty good.
You bouncing back pretty good?
Yeah,
you bouncing back?
I'm coming
People
back.
on the live bouncing back with us too. We appreciate the love.
So let's go to the live
Let's
real
go
quick.
to the live.
So Mom is watching.
What's going on, Mom? Welcome to the show.
Richie is watching.
What's going on, Cousin Richie? Man, Cousin Richie, hey, do him like this. This is what
Came
we do.
through in the clutch.
Damali, this is what we do.
Yes.
Look, this one you know you're. Why we do this when black people, when you really do something to hit their heart, they do this right here. So Richie, Cousin Richie.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You gotta tap your heart to my do that.
Yes.
Yeah. You know, that's the greatest gesture you can get from an African American if they do that to you.
All right, Rosalind is watching. She says good morning.
Roz, what's going on?
Rab is in the building.
See, me and Roz still having a problem.
What's
about these 1,000 doors to generational wealth. Now I told
Roz
her
said she didn't think about you. She said that last week.
I know, 25 doors. See, you got to keep speaking things.
that are not things that be not as though they are.
Oh, they are, Rosalind. Listen to the Lord. He's trying to speak to you, sister. Let's go.
All right. Teresa says, Grand Rising community, family, and friends, stay cool.
Yeah, thank you for letting us know about the high note because we was coming up with all kind of stuff. Y'all go check out the high note. Stuff. We've been to the high note though. It is nice. It
is nice.
It's nice.
Richie says, good morning, everyone.
Hey, cousin.
Cousin Pearlie says, good morning, family.
What's going on, cousin? I miss Cousin Pearlie.
I know.
Cousin Pearlie, what's going on in the B-Town?
Yeah.
Man, we got to make, either you going to make a trip here or we going to make a trip there, but somebody going to go somewhere.
Exactly. Elmer is watching. Where you been, man?
What's going on, Elmer? I don't want to see Elmer because he always win the crown. Because that's the Black Wall Street. Oh, yeah, he be on that.
He said, good morning, Charles and Damali. I miss you guys. Have a great day. We miss you, too. We've been talking about you. Like, where you at?
Hopefully all is well in your world, man.
Yes. All right, Marquise is on. He's watching.
Marquise, where were you at all weekend?
Your people did a great job. They did a phenomenal job this weekend. Yes, I took a couple pictures of them, so it's on our Facebook page. Anna Marie says, good morning, family.
What's going on, Anna Marie Baker, our fellow prayer warrior?
Yes, AJ is watching.
J-Bone Lounge?
Yes.
What's going on now? Remember tonight now, the J-Bone Lounge go down from 11 p.m. to 3 a.m. in the morning. So if you're feeling some kind of way, just tune in to the lounge.
AJ says, good morning, family, and it's Crash Out Monday.
It sure is. And we want to know who all crashed out, too.
Shirley is watching. She says, thank you for the back-to-school event. You are so welcome. We had a great time, and I hope you did, too.
Absolutely. I had time with her husband, the kiddos and stuff. I was eating a burger with them. See, I ate a burger with everybody. Everybody needed somebody to eat with them.
Charles ate all the burgers.
From table to table. I had Lay's chip and the burger with some mustard. Man, them burgers and stuff are so good. If y'all missed it, you missed it.
Yeah. Prentice is watching.
What's going on, Prentice?
John Prince is watching.
Big John, what's up with you, man?
John Prince says, keep doing the greatness, family.
Hey, that's the goal, man. We appreciate your prayers.
Vicky said, great show last Friday. Kept me joyful all weekend.
Man, they carried us through the weekend.
Man, because we needed that. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Alicia Walker is watching. She says, good morning.
Welcome to the show.
Of course, Teresa said the high note.
I know.
Shirley said, sexy chocolate. Sing it.
Hey. No, I had one note. I better hold on to that note.
Right.
Next week.
Before he passed out. Let's see. Who else had a comment?
Let's get a sexy chocolate. Sing it. Sexy chocolate. So you got to know that, right?
Cousin Pearlie said, great affirmation for the beginning of the week. Richie said, grandmother's bread pudding was the best. Did she leave a recipe, Richie? That's what we want to know. Where is the recipe? Teresa said, Charles, you have to go to some of those country towns. There are restaurants that have blackberry cobbler.
All I'm saying is lead the way. I will buy my vanilla ice cream on the way. Then let me know where they located.
Right.
And I will be there. That blackberry cobbler. Do you like blackberry cobbler?
I like the juice and the crust. It don't matter if it's peach cobbler, blackberry cobbler, apple. It don't matter. I don't want the cooked fruit.
You just want the juice
and the crust. That's it.
Yeah, you the kind of person, you give her some peach cobbler or something, you got all the peaches left. It's called
just stacked up.
No. Hold on. Listen, I'm trying to help you. When you eating, you got to know how to eat good. You got to learn how to eat good.
My grandkids say I don't want it.
You got to eat the.
I don't want it.
That's the experience.
I don't want it.
All right.
Shout out to my grandkids too. They came out to the back to school bash and had a blast.
Had a good time. Boy, those kids had to go, especially up by the stage with Miss Val.
Oh yeah,
they was
kids
up there
singing.
grooving,
She had them singing. Oh, they was killing it.
Awesome,
killing it. Okay, Shirley says, life and death are in the power of the tongue. You better say it. Let's see. Who else? Somebody said J-Bone Lounge. AJ is dancing this morning already.
He already got his groove going on.
Yeah, got his groove happening.
And Shirley Lou, they got her and her hubby got a big thing. It's a road trip to Buc-ee's. That's coming up in a little bit. Yeah. Okay. But we're going to talk about it in the upcoming events. You got to find a way to get your ticket. You got to find a way to get on the bus. Don't let the bus leave you.
Okay.
Because the bus ain't going to leave you. It's going to tell you what time it's leaving.
And if you ain't there, then you left.
And they didn't leave you. You get time management.
Right.
Get time management together. We'll talk about that in our upcoming events.
Yeah. Okay. So let me go ahead and give you the definition of empowering others according to the Wake Up. Empowering others means helping people gain confidence, knowledge, resources, and opportunities they need to grow and succeed. Helping others recognize their power and giving them the support to use it. I love that. But I think this is my favorite that was included in the affirmation, that I use my words, actions, knowledge, and influence to help other people recognize their potential and confidently pursue what they are called to do. It's not just about becoming successful yourself. It's about someone else helping them to discover that they have something of value to contribute to. So I love that.
And I think we end up in a situation where we have to use our voice. Because radio, thanks to Uncle Bobby, who seen something in our voice and we didn't see ourselves. So that's a voice. And then your action is like spreading hope.
Yeah.
Everybody that came out, that's action.
Man,
what else did you say? It was one more. Your words, your action.
And my definition?
Yeah. No, in what you said in affirmation. You said just your words, your action, and your
words, actions, and influence.
And then we definitely try to use our influence.
Right.
So we words, operate on all three.
All three kicking on all three cylinders right now.
Which one would you say is most important if you had to rank them?
Ooh.
I know, right?
Action.
You think the action?
I would say action. Because I think that people, you can't tell people to do something that you ain't doing. Yeah. So people need to be able to see you doing what you're preaching.
Let's ask the people on the live. Read it one more time. We're gonna ask y'all which one y'all got ranked as the most important one. Say it again.
So it means I use my words.
So words,
actions, knowledge. You forgot knowledge and influence to help other people recognize their potential.
So which one of these, if we asking the people on the live,
right,
and then you can say yours and why.
Yeah.
Which one of these you feel like is most impactful? Right. Your words, your knowledge, your action, or your influence. Because they all are big.
Right, they all are big.
And
I still say action.
You saying action.
Yeah.
Man, woo. We got to give people on a live time to think about it.
Yeah.
Man, so your influence, your knowledge.
Words or action.
I would say, I'm asking producer. Producer, which one you think is ranked number one? Words, action, knowledge, or influence? Action. Man,
I think you got to do something.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna go with, because everybody gonna have their own thing and justify.
Sure.
But I'll say your influence.
That's a good one,
using your influence.
Yeah, using your influence. Yeah,
like, because that's just using something that you have. Here's an example, in which is I think about this all the time, even though maybe one day it happened. I'm just thinking, like, right now, if Stephen has a new business, here's influence. If LeBron James say, go support Stephen Keys, he rich.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's true.
Nothing else.
That's true.
That's influence. He don't have to meet him. All he had to do is say, go support Stephen Keys. Right then, he a millionaire by the end of the day. Stephen Keys. Yeah. Right then, he famous. He's on all the talk shows. He on tour. We're going to have to make him come back to the Wake Up. He's going to be like, man, I'm going to call y'all back in a minute. You know, but I'm just saying influence. Look, a pastor can be at church preaching, right?
Right.
But if the pastor says, that's the influence. Yeah. Damali, if you say something. So that's why I'm going to say, now it takes a minute. It's levels to influence. But I think one of the greatest things that you can do or use is your influence to empower and help others.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Richie said that he did not get the recipe.
Man, see, that's what I'm talking
about.
So
when I hear you telling people to get the recipe, I can relate. Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, like, where's the recipe? We want to make this. Shawnee Craven. Good morning, sis. She says, good morning, Damali Wilson and Charles. How are you on this beautiful Monday morning? Have a wonderful day. Love you. We love you too.
Love you more.
Love you. Right back.
There go Uncle Brian and finally served. Uncle Brian, I already done talked about you. So you got to go back to the beginning of the show. But nevertheless, Uncle Brian, we do know you were not feeling your best. You was not even feeling your best on Saturday.
Right.
But man, the strength that you showed to come out to hang out for a while, to see what was going on, Uncle Brian.
And Uncle Brian was sharp too.
And he was clean.
Yeah.
I was like, man, you done shaved, got trimmed, and then he was like he was dancing. I'm like, I thought you didn't feel. He was like, hold on, though. I was like, what kind of dance? Yeah. Anyway, but he was good. He said, I heard about Moses. Now we're gonna talk about Moses right there, right now. I'm like, we is out here spreading hope today, Uncle Brian. We cannot talk about you and Moses spreading the seed in Lake Tahoe in Oklahoma right now. But I'm gonna post our picture after the thing. So if you happen not to know who Uncle Brian is, I'm gonna post that picture today and mess with him.
Absolutely. Laura says actions. That's her word.
Yeah.
Teresa says influence. Who knew an influencer was a job?
That's what I'm saying. Right. Girl, look.
Yes, come on now.
Let me tell you what all these young people want to be.
What?
Steven, I'm actually our producer. What does all these young people, most of them, want to be? Streaming and which is what?
Influence.
Is an influencer.
Yeah.
That's like everybody's number one job right now.
I know, it's like,
you ain't got to go to college or nothing. I just want to be an influencer.
Yeah. Charlotte says action. Faith without works is dead.
Well, took it to the Bible. How you going to do me like that? So Rush, you done took, see there? Now I got to rethink what I said.
Uncle Brian says, good morning, guys. Never fear. The man, myth, and legend is
that is too much sauce. That is too much sauce. You can just come in and say good morning. That's enough. Damali, I think that we're talking about empowering others. And you know, the 8 o'clock has got to go to work. And they said, Charles and Damali, y'all had me late. Y'all wrong for not doing the feud. Let me do it before I go to work. We're going to do that. We got a couple more. Let's read a couple more messages.
Laura says, because you can talk all you want, but people are going to remember who showed up and that you did the work.
That's still influence. Mm-hmm. All we still talking about is still influence. If you show up, if you do have action or whatever you do, that's all still under the umbrella of influence.
Uncle Brian says their actions are most important because people follow what you do and how you do it. Charlotte said, I guess your influence is your word and action.
Yeah.
And then AJ says influence because you are proven by your knowledge and action with that others has seen or heard, because people will send others to you because of your influence, and you may have influenced them as well. So, thank y'all for that. Okay, let's go on ahead and move over to the feud.
Give y'all time to get it before y'all get to work. Let me go and get this crown and get it over with. You know what I'm talking about? Let me go and get it.
That's what it is.
You know
he just wanted,
Oh, boy, Prentice. See, Prentice probably sitting meditating. See, Prentice don't even come on. So he see.
We were not supposed to do the feud before we did the crash out, but let's go on ahead and do the feud so we can add some more people to the crash out.
Because maybe, because
it might be him.
It might be me, unless I win.
Mr. Him is here.
Mr. Him is right here.
Okay. All right. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and go into the Black Wall Street Family Feud, the Empowering Others edition.
Mm-hmm.
So today's theme is empowering others, because real power isn't just about what you accomplish. It's about helping somebody else recognize what they're capable of accomplishing too. Okay, so we surveyed 100 people. We asked them these 3 questions and a bonus question. I am about to give you the top 4 answers that they gave. That's letters A through D. There is no E. There is no all of the above. Your job is to tell me which one of the 4 answers that I give is the number 1 answer that my 100 people chose.
And Damali, because she didn't feel like she ran out of energy, her bow legs wasn't bowing no more. So spreading hope back to school bash.
It was over
as
with.
Far as she tried to go somewhere else, but she was broke down on Greenwood on the side of the road because the bow legs was out. They was done. She was exhausted.
Over.
So you had to go to the Spreading Hope Back to School bash to understand the lens in which this empowering others Black Wall Street Family Feud is coming from.
Yes.
So, right.
So here we go with the question.
And shout out to our girl Sierra that pulled up too. That was DHS.
Oh, and shout out to Ashley Grant, Cherokee Nation.
Cherokee Nation. Man.
Yeah, she helped us pass out backpacks. By the time she was done, he was like, woo. She said, I got to go lay down.
and Lieutenant DeLauren Sanders.
Yeah.
Man, we was outside with all the family. Guys.
Yeah, everybody was out. Okay, here we go with question number 1. Name something you can give someone to help them become more independent.
Okay.
Is it A, knowledge, B, money, C, encouragement, or D, connections?
Give me some money.
You say money? You say B?
No, that's just what came out because most people say it's all about the Benjamins. Read it again. But I tell you this, most people go and think about the Damali. I don't know what the answer going to be, but you can ask 99.9.99% people that's going to go and give me a couple dollars.
Right.
I figured it out from there. Put some money in my pocket. Read it one more time, though. That might not be the answer, but it sounds good.
And Marquis said that some of them are on YouTube because Facebook is tripping with them. So we might need to look at the YouTube answers too, Stephen. Okay, but so here we go. Name something you can give someone that helps them become more independent. Is it A, knowledge, B, money, C, encouragement, or D, connections? I see Teresa says A.
The answer is A.
Prentice says D.
But if you ain't kind of me, give me, I get the money.
Charlotte says A.
And I'll pay my way through college to get knowledge. Look, you heard that,
Laura
Damali?
says D.
I pay my way for college to get knowledge.
Huh?
One more time.
Okay, one more time. The question is, name something you can give someone that helps them become more independent. Is it A, knowledge, B, money, C, encouragement, or D, connections?
That connections is good. I'm going with A. I'm rolling with my sister today.
You gonna say A?
Yeah, I'm rolling with
Charles
knowledge.
says A.
Share that knowledge.
Uncle Brian said the heat has gotten to Charles way too much. He's delusional. Let's see. Prentice says D. Charlotte says A. Cajun Boil is watching. What's up, y'all? What y'all cooking? Where y'all at?
With it? We speak of food and food show up. Look at God.
Uncle Brian says A. Vicky says A.
You ain't had no good food till you done had that Cajun
AJ,
boil.
ain't that it?
Let me tell you something. Y'all.
AJ says A. Shawnee says A. Steven says C.
Prentice done did a pivot. He did a hard turn.
Richie says A. Prentice said change to A. Okay, so we gonna scratch that out.
Look who's back. Cousin Linda Jean Rogers Lambert.
Girl, where you been?
Back.
Change it. Vicky
she
said she going to D.
Yeah, and Linda said all of the above, please. You done met her now.
Linda,
you gotta show us some love now. She your cousin now. You done met her.
Cousin.
She done hugged you and kissed you on the cheek. You gotta think about what you're gonna say.
Right, come on, cousin. No, she said A. A is her real answer.
A is the real answer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Brenda Harbin says A. Cajun Boy says, yo, answer is A.
That's what I'm talking about. Come on with it. Cajun, hey, look, put your website or put your information on there so people can pull up on you. Boy, that Cajun Boy is where it's at.
Pull up on you. Okay, so here we go. Question with answer. Name something you can give someone that helps them become more independent. Is it A, knowledge, B, money, C, encouragement, or D, connections? Brenda, Cajun Boyle, AJ, Shawnee, Richie, Prentice, Linda, Teresa, Shirla, Charles, and Uncle Brian, you are correct. Vicky, you were right, but you changed your answer.
Change your answer, Vicky.
Yes.
Always go with your first mind.
So it says, when you teach someone how to do something for themselves, you give them something they can continue using and eventually teach to someone else. Don't just help, teach.
Don't just help, teach.
All right, question number 2.
It ain't over yet. It ain't over yet.
Make sure y'all keeping up with your points because I'm not. Name a way a successful person can empower someone coming behind them.
We can't do that, Jeff. We don't have no music. I'm not messing with you. Y'all trying to set me up. See, I'm trying to get off on the good foot. Y'all trying to, you say you trying to remix me like that? No.
Steven over here laughing. Steven, you gonna give us some music because he gonna fall out if you don't. There you go. All right. Name a way a successful person can empower someone coming behind them. Is it A, make an introduction, B, become their mentor, C, give them an opportunity, or D, share what they learned?
Give that man an opportunity.
Okay. So you
want to help me give me an opportunity.
C. Charles says C.
Give me a job, an internship, a chance to volunteer or something.
AJ say A is tight and right.
A is tight and right.
I'm at the last answer. Change your thing, Steven. My bad. All right. Here's the question one more time. Name a way a successful person can empower someone coming behind them. Is it A, make an introduction, B, become their mentor, C, give them an opportunity, or D, share what they learned?
Man, that's all of the above. That's all of the above, really.
AJ says C.
That's tough, Damali.
Vicky says C.
On a Monday.
Uncle Brian says D.
What'd I say?
You said C. All right. Teresa says B. Steven says mentor. That's B. Richie says D.
What's D?
Share what they learned.
Man. You be trying not to think about something to Richie said. Then you're like, man, wait a minute.
Sherla says B. Prentice says A.
What? What is A?
Make an introduction. Shawnee says mentor, which is B.
I don't feel good, Damali, about this one. We all over the place at this point.
Siobhan says D.
This is the make or break one. This one.
Who's that? Shawnee says mentor. Siobhan Prentice says A. Brenda says C.
I feel good about my answer C, though. I can tell you that right here, right now.
Richie says D. All right. Anybody else?
Richie, all right.
Laura says, read the question again. Name a way a successful person can empower someone coming behind them. Is it A, make an introduction, B, become their mentor, C, give them an opportunity, or D, share what they learned?
Hey, I see Siobhan. Welcome to the show, Siobhan. You remember?
Princess said he didn't change his answer. You didn't shamed him into it. He didn't change his answer to B.
He's still wrong. I tell you, answer is C. No, I don't know. Prentice, this is a tough one. This is going to read it one more time for the YouTube people. One more time for the YouTube people.
Okay. Name a way a successful person can empower someone coming behind them. Is it A, make an introduction, B, become their mentor, C, give them an opportunity, or D, share what they learned? Laura says C.
Man, that's tough right there. I'm sticking with it. In my mind.
C. Marquise says C.
Yeah, my mind give me an opportunity. Look, Siobhan, I seen her doing the hopscotch.
AJ says Stephen and Bobby Brown. What?
Siobhan, did you do the hopscotch at the Spread No Back to School band?
I did not. No, I was running around doing too much. My knees were on take.
I hopped, but the scotch part didn't.
Linda said B and D. Girl,
it is B and D. You right.
You got to pick one.
But the Damali asked 100 people at the Spread and Hope Back to School band. So it's what did most of the 100 people say? Right, Damali?
Yep.
It's what most of them said. And most of them was inside because it was hot outside.
I was running all around
in the CPR classes. I'm like, you already know CPR. Get out of there and go outside.
All right. So here we go. Question with answer.
Let's go.
Name a way a successful person can empower someone coming behind them. Is it A, make an introduction, B, become their mentor, C, give them an opportunity, or D, share what they learned?
Hold on. You said coming behind them?
Yes.
I'm sticking with my answer. I think my answer is wrong now because the key word is coming behind them. That means their reign is over.
All right. Charles, AJ, Vicky, Brenda, Laura, and Marquise, you are correct. The answer is C. Sometimes people already have the talent, education, and determination. What they're missing is someone willing to give them a chance. So sometimes empowerment begins with somebody opening a door.
Prentice, I was trying to show you the light. You just kept skipping D, A, B. You see what I'm talking about? That's right. My friend. I'm like, Fred, look. Look, the main thing we need, is an opportunity. Man, give a brother a chance, man. Give a brother opportunity. Give me an internship, give me a job, let me volunteer, give me something.
Right.
Anyway, I'm 2-0, baby.
2-0.
I'm 2-0. I'm on my way. I feel the crown coming on down his head.
I got to sneeze. Hold on, just one. Oh, man, it went away.
There you go. I'm glad it did because you was going to blow the whole radio station up.
Stop it. I was not. All right, here we go. Question number 3. What is something a young person needs to hear from an adult?
Ooh.
Is it A, I believe in you? B, I'm proud of you? C, you can do it? Or D, your ideas matter?
You know what? In Arkansas, this is something we would say, and it pertains to what you just read, but this is so close. I'll be a monkey's uncle. I don't know if y'all said that in Oklahoma. I'll be a monkey's uncle. Did y'all ever say that around here? You did too. You ain't heard that in a while, huh?
No.
You ain't heard that since 1983.
Right.
I'll be a monkey's uncle. I used to be like, what does that mean? And now I understand when you do something like what you just did, now I can be a monkey's uncle. Read it again. That's the first thing came to my mind. Because number 1 and 2 is the same, and 3.
Listen.
Read it again.
Let me see. Laura says B.
See, Laura don't even care. She don't see. She just get through the fat and get to the. She just get to it. But read it again, Laura. You got to slow down and look at what she reading. See, come on, read it again.
What is something a young person needs to hear from an adult? Is it A, I believe in you?
Check.
B, I'm proud of you?
Check.
C, you can do it?
That's all the same
or
thing.
D, your ideas matter?
The only thing is a little different is D. The rest of them.
Uncle Brian says B.
Oh, the other ones are all first cousins.
AJ said we said that too, Big Rock.
I know. So just say the answer again.
Uncle Brian said those were fighting words.
I'll be a monkey's uncle. I'm like, uh-oh. That means time to swing.
Steven said D.
See, Steven's smart. So he just said them all are the same. So I'm just going to jump.
Teresa says A.
Oh, man. I don't even want
Pearlie says C.
What's C?
You can do it.
I'm going with my cousin Pearlie.
Linda Jean said I'll be a monkey's auntie.
Come on.
AJ says A.
Yeah, I ain't heard that in a minute.
Pearlie says C. I got her. Prentice says D.
Is that thunder?
Yeah, they said we might have a little bit of rain, scattered showers. But as hot as it is, it's gonna only make it hotter.
Girl,
Richie says A.
Girl, I thought they was out there blowing the trumpets, and then you still here on the radio. I'm like, we done missed the shit. We went to church yesterday. What's going on, Lord? I thought the trumpets. And then Stephen left. I said, oh, he made it. I said, Stephen.
Siobhan gonna say they need to hear A and B. Sis, pick one.
That's tough.
D sounds right too, and it's different. So Laura, what you doing? You staying at B or you going with D?
No,
what you doing?
Let's make it more confusing. Read it again. Read it.
What is something a young person needs to hear from an adult? Is it A, I believe in you? B, I'm proud of you? C, you can do it? Or D, your ideas matter? Shawnee says A.
Oh, man.
Brenda Harbin says C.
You know what I make you think about? You played sports. You ran track or something. But the first thing people scream from the audience or from the bleachers is what?
You can do it.
You can do it, baby. So that was too much right there.
Right.
But that's the first thing people tell you.
Siobhan says B.
That's why I'm saying you can do it. Your parents, you can do it. Your siblings, you can do it. Everybody always telling you can do it.
Switch your thing, Steven, so I can make sure I got everybody. I'll try to make sure I got everybody. Laura said, I'm staying with B. AJ says, I'm ready to dance and run because I'm sitting outside and it just thundered here. It just thundered here too, AJ. We must be in stereo or something.
Right.
Linda says A.
You said she'll be a monkey's auntie with her boots on the ground. Come on.
All right, and Charles, what did you say?
I said you can do it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
You can do it. C. That's Charles. Steven said D. Okay, so here we go. Question with answer. Shawnee said, I love Charles. He's so funny. Girl, he is crazy.
I'm trying to hang in there.
So here we go. Question number 3. What is something a young person needs to hear from an adult? Is it A, I believe in you? B, I'm proud of you? C, you can do it? Or D, your ideas matter? Teresa, AJ, Richie, Shawnee, and Linda, you are correct. The answer is A, I believe in you. A few encouraging words from the right person can completely change how someone sees themselves. Sometimes believing in someone helps them believe in themselves. All right, here we go. Bonus round for 5 points. And I hope y'all keeping track.
I already got 2.
I am not.
I think if I get this one, I won. That's all I'm going to remember. So y'all better be counting y'all money.
Brian said Charles just screamed and scared 8 people.
I got 2 points. I'm 2-1. So if I get this bonus, I'm look.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a clean sweep today. Nope, I don't think it's a clean sweep.
Teresa says she 2 out of 3.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think that's the best we got going right now. It's 2 out of 3.
No, I don't think
so. If I get this one, I feel the crown coming on.
Right. So here we go. Bonus round.
AJ said 3 and 3 home run.
AJ.
We're going to have to fact check that.
AJ.
Let's go and go to the left.
Nope, he right.
Oh, my God.
AJ is right.
No, that's where that freaking thunder came from. That's like he took his afro. That's like he took his afro outside the satellite dish, and now it's thunder and lightning. He threw some. Okay, AJ, you better get this last one. Go ahead and get it, AJ. You're an ace. You Phi Beta Sigma. But if you don't get it, I'm going to get it.
Right. So here we go.
Let's
Bonus
go.
round. Name something a great leader should help other people become. Is it A, independent, B, confident, C, successful, or D, leaders themselves?
Ooh.
Yeah, they both said ooh at the same time.
Studio in here, we went ooh.
Yeah.
Y'all probably said the same thing at home too. Read that one more time, Damali. That's all we said was ooh.
Yeah, I know. Name something a great leader should help other people become. Is it A, independent, B, confident, C, successful, or D, leaders themselves?
Who's supposed to? What's the first line?
Boy, listen.
Let me read it one more
question.
time. It's my Bluetooth.
Name something a great leader should help other people become. Is it A, independent, B, confident, C, successful, or D, leaders themselves?
It got to be D.
AJ says D.
Oh, why you have to say it too, AJ?
Let's say AJ is on the loose.
Man, AJ is loose out here in these streets.
Teresa says D.
I'm not going to tell you about AJ winning.
Laura says D.
Because I told him the J-Bone Lounge is going to be open tonight. So he's already in lounge energy. That's what it is.
All right, where's the rest of y'all answers?
That's.
So Pearlie says D. We got Vicky who says D. Marquise, what was your answer then? I see you say it on YouTube. I said your answer a while ago.
You said your answer.
Yeah.
You just didn't hear it.
AJ said the pressure is on. Let's see. Linda says B.
Ooh. Cousin
Steven
Linda
says D.
Cousin Linda, you better go with D. I'm telling you. Now I can't even say that because you got the last one right.
C.
What's C?
C is successful.
I was out.
Linda says D.
I was between C and D.
Prentice says D.
What Prentice say D?
Man, and it's thundering.
Man, yeah.
Laura says D. Okay, I got Laura. All right, who else got an answer? AJ's like biting his nails.
I know. Either way I go, hold on. If I say what AJ say, I'm gonna lose anyway. The YouTube people said read it one more time. I might just grab an answer.
Name something a great leader should help other people become. Is it A, independent, B, confident, C, successful, or D, leaders themselves?
I'm going with C just because of if I get it right with AJ, I'm just gonna be the first one to lose. So I'm gonna what they say. Go ahead, honey, take a chance. What was that on?
Yes.
With Eddie Murphy?
Yes.
When he was going after that girl, and she said, "Go ahead, honey, take a chance." He took off running with that ponytail. I'm gonna take off running like Eddie. Give me.
And I still
C.
see Marquise. I don't see your answer. Text it to me. All right, so here we go. Question with answer.
Come on.
Huh? C is successful, and D is leaders themselves. Uncle Brian says D.
I think the answer is D, but in the effort to
and Pearlie says D. Dang.
In the effort to overtake AJ, I'm going with C.
Shawnee says B.
I ain't gonna say nothing. You going C? Oh, Steven going C too?
Oh on. Y'all just so
Come
low. Y'all have no idea what I'm laughing about. But
Let's go.
anyway, okay. Question with answer. Bonus round. Name something a great leader should help other people become. Is it A, independent, B, confident, C, successful, or D, leaders themselves? AJ, Teresa, Laura, Pearlie, Vicky, Prentice, Brenda, and Brian, you are all correct. The answer is D, leaders themselves. Charles knew that was the right
I knew
answer.
that was the answer because you're a leader, you want to leave another leader.
Yeah.
So that was like self-explanatory, but
So-
I took it.
Right, it's you changed your answer. Stephen changed his answer. He had D and went to C.
Congratulations, AJ.
So it says great leadership isn't
I don't
about
even
creating
care. We don't
people-
even have to read all the rest of it. Congratulations, AJ.
He's so rude.
Congratulations. That's
He's
it.
so rude.
AJ don't even need all of that. AJ done retired.
Listen,
He's been to the military.
We're gonna talk about
He's a veteran.
We're going to talk about
He
the
don't
Black
need
Wall
all
Street
of that.
way.
Huh?
We're going to talk about the Black Wall Street way.
All right.
So it says great leadership isn't about
Hold
creating
on, wait a
people-
minute. AJ done stood up and put on the suit. AJ, no, he done went, he done
He
went.
say the king
he
is here and he dancing.
AJ done put on the suit and got by the radio thing. Now he's sitting there waiting to receive his award. Go ahead and read it for AJ since he's ready.
Says great leadership isn't about creating people who always need you. It's about preparing people who can eventually lead without you. Great leaders develop more leaders. So the Black Wall Street connection is this. The strength of Black Wall Street wasn't simply individual success. Business owners created employment. Teachers educated young people, professionals shared their expertise, and entrepreneurs created opportunities. Families passed knowledge and values to the next generation. When one person succeeded, the success had the potential to create another opportunity for someone else. In plain language, they empowered people, empower people. You get that?
I like
Empowered people, empower people.
I like
The bigger
that.
message is this. Ask yourself, who am I helping become stronger? Who am I teaching? Who am I encouraging? Who am I introducing to an opportunity? And most importantly, who am I preparing to lead? Because if you're the only person who becomes stronger because of your success, your impact stops with you. But when you empower others, your impact multiplies. So the family takeaway is this. Family Feud takeaway is this. Empowering others means giving people the knowledge, confidence, access, and opportunity to recognize their own potential. Real leadership doesn't create dependency. It develops people who are prepared to grow, succeed, and eventually empower somebody else.
Let me ask this as we go to break. Congratulations, AJ, because you got through and you got to the goal bucket. You got it. Here's the question as we go to break, because when we come back, we got to get into the Monday morning crash out, which is me, because I lost, which I'm one of them. Here's the question, Damali, which is a real question to think about over the break, and we'll get through them on the live. Number one, outside of your household, because we know mama and them and dad and them and grandpa and them all did that. But I'm going to ask you this. At 18 years old, when you was getting ready to make your decision on what you was going to do once you switched, it's time to leave the house, who outside of your house empowered you the most?
Mm-hmm.
Is that fair? Who empowered you the most outside of your house? Because your mom and daddy's supposed to, and your grandma, but outside of that, a coach, a teacher, who empowered you the most? And now in today's time, who are you empowering? Or who did you empower? Because that's what we got to get to. Who empowered you? So you're showing the love to somebody. Now, how are you paying it forward? Because here's a person that I have empowered. It should be somebody.
All right, then. So you guys think about that. Put your answers in the chat. But also, this morning's Black Wall Street Family Feud was brought to you by Build in Tulsa. So I wanted to make sure I said that.
All right. Coming up next, outside of your household, who empowered you? That's part one of the question. Part two, who have you empowered? Or who are you currently empowering? We're going to talk about that next on the Community Wake Up Morning Show with Charles and Damali. Our theme is empowering others, and we're going to have to talk about how we're getting it done. Y'all stay locked in. We'll be right back.
Uncle Brian said it's pouring at his house.
Are you or someone you know just as involved? Are you or someone you know in need of support services? Don't worry, Fitting Back In got you covered. We offer life skill workshops, career development, job search, substance abuse counseling, and more. We are located at 2121 North Harvard Avenue, Tulsa, Oklahoma, 74115. Give us a call at 918-592-3500,
Follow us at Fitting Back In Tulsa. Also, visit us on our website for services at www.fittingbackininc.org. Our services are available only in Tulsa County.
Looking to take your event to the next level with professionalism and energy? Contact World One Development. We host events, have radio personalities, offer community engagement and videography. We also do live radio remotes, red carpet appearances, create promos, event recaps, drops, and flyers. We also create customized advertising packets to promote your business, organization, or program. Visit our website at world1development.com. You can also reach us on social media at World One Development. EduRec is the place where education and recreation meets. At EduRec, we have a host of programs such as Spring Break Camp, Summer Camp, and After School. It's located at 5424 North Madison Avenue. To donate, sponsor, or volunteer for any of our programs at EduRec, go to edurectulsa.com. Call EduRec today at 918-430-3947. And you can also visit us on any of our social media platforms at EduRec Tulsa. EduRec Tulsa, where education and recreation meet.
Hey, welcome back to the Community Wake Up Morning Show with Charles and Damali on this Bounce Back Monday. We live on NYCU.FM radio station playing today's R&B and throwbacks. NYCU stands for News You Can Use, not New York City University. News you can use. We also live and syndicated locally on KBOB 89.9 FM, where we get to tell our story our way. Welcome back, kids, to school. I'm sorry y'all out there in the rain, but nevertheless, stay inside and learn something.
TPS
also,
ain't started yet. So.
TPS haven't started yet?
No, they
all
started
right. Woo, they picked
Wednesday.
a good day not to start. Glad y'all starting Wednesday because today it's raining in Tulsa, Oklahoma, 83 degrees, but we need some rain.
Yeah.
It's been dry forever.
Yeah.
We also live on YouTube, the official.
My backyard look like the desert.
World One Development.
It's all cracked up and
news that you can use. But y'all back in the spot, back in the house on this Monday, Damali. We had a long weekend. We had a long week. But we back in here on this rainy 83 degrees here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, home of Black Wall Street on the historic Greenwood. How you feeling today?
Man, it is going nuts out there.
It's raining. Then AJ says it's raining all over Arkansas.
Yeah, man, it's raining.
Well,
listen,
it might be raining outside, but it's not raining inside. But
right.
I think we need it though. This been dry, fire been burning everywhere. Man. It was a fire in South Tulsa. Then last week was one in North Tulsa. Yeah. Now look, now that the firefighters just done put everything out, now it's gonna rain. See how the rain do?
Yeah, ain't gonna help. So AJ says we all won because we are all learning and leading community.
That's what I thought. That's called leadership. But Damali, we posed a little question before we went to break. Because we are about moving the needle. And I'm coming to you for your answer first. The question was this: outside of your household, who is a person that empowered you to be who you're supposed to be? Because we're talking about empowering others.
Right.
And then part two to that question is, who did you empower, or who are you currently empowering to be great?
So Chris Rhodes, and you guys have heard the story, and we've talked about him a lot lately, but he believed in me and gave me a job in my working at the law firm.
So he's the person that comes to
He's the
mind.
person that comes to mind. He is the one that called me
but
and said.
We said at 18. You didn't meet him till you was 30. That's what you said last week. Who empowered you at 18?
At 18.
That's a whole different age.
Yeah,
I go to college?
That part.
Do I go to the army? Do I stay at my mom and them house? Who said, come on, you can do it? Got you out of there. Who empowered you coming out of school? Outside of your household?
Coming out of school. I still would have to say my teachers. So it would have to be Miss Patterson.
She empowered you. She the one that sat down.
Yeah, she just like, hey, you can be whoever you want to be, and you can do whatever it is that you want to do at 18. So at 18, I decided that I'm moving out of my mama's house, period.
Right.
And I am going to go to college, once I graduate, because I actually graduated at 18.
Right.
And so I graduated.
So what's so different? It seemed like when we was young, we was ready to get out the house. And now the kids don't want to leave.
You know what? My oldest daughter, just this morning sent me, and we'll talk about this, not today because I didn't pull it, but she sent it to me as I was on my way over here to the studio. But talking about how kids nowadays are not wanting to leave home. Some kids are like 35 before they actually even leave the nest.
Well, That's why we're talking about who empowered you at 18.
Yeah.
Because that is about empowerment. Think about it. Empowerment is kind of like you in the nest, your wings flapping, get out now. And hey, you got to fly out, crash, and burn.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, you said one of your teachers, Miss Patterson.
Miss
So
Patterson.
then who have you empowered?
So that is a hard question for me. And the reason I say that is this, because I really exist in my own world. And so I try to be the example. I ain't trying to, talk about it. I try to be about it.
I must admit, Damali, I know it's hard for you because you empower so many people.
Exactly.
You go from EdRec
and
to the
people
event center,
tell me that all
to
the
the
time.
radio, to the commission.
They're like, "Oh my God, we thank you so much for doing this or saying that, or that just empowered me to do this." And I'm like, "Really?"
Right. But sometimes it's good to know that I'm doing something intentionally, trying to empower the next generation. Because we all gonna try to empower our kids, or we should, and our grandkids, and that. But then sometime every now and then, it's just a person in the community. Just like you said, the guy that gave you the job, or a teacher. It's somebody outside that just empowered you. Like you said, when so many people come up to you. But sometimes I think it would be good for us in the community to be a little more intentional, to know what we're doing, so it won't just be by chance we did it. I intentionally try to empower you to help you do this.
But I think that is your intentionality. So for me, my intentionality to empower other folks is me being the example.
That's cool. But here's the thing. I'm saying you had a teacher that said, Damali, you can go to school. You can do this. You can do that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying about intentional. So who is a person that you have just sat and went, look, you can do this, you can go here, you can do that, because it's the same thing. So it's just like the gratitude you give me your teacher, then you got to think about a person that probably would sit back and go, man, because Miss Damali did this. Because there's plenty of people that call us and ask us stuff.
Absolutely.
But who you feel like you're doing that for?
Yeah, but it's just so many. That because we're at EdRec, the event center.
That's cool, but you still got to come up with one. Just come up with one. Just the one.
So I can say my praise dancers. I can say DeMarco.
No. Yeah. Well, there you go. Go with DeMarco.
Yeah.
So why DeMarco?
Just because I've always encouraged him and told him that no matter what, but there's thousands, literally. That's
good.
Yeah. So
that's good. No, that's great. For me, because I really want to just say, I'm kind of like you. I want to just say my coaches and just make it broad, right? Because you've been to the B-Town now, so you know why I say that. And I think coaches and mentors and people at activity centers, church pastors, I think these are the people because they right there with you at them critical points. If you're in some kind of prayer group or youth group or something. So for me, I have to say, I'm going to say Coach Rosenberg at 18. Because I can tell you, man, 18, it can be a scary year when you don't really know exactly what you want to do. And when he said, when I was thinking, man, I don't really see nobody going to college. And he was like, man, you can go to college. And remember, I told you I showed up with college and I didn't take nothing. When I was on scholarship, I showed up and didn't bring nothing but myself and got in the room, was like, where's all my stuff? And they're like, you got to bring your own stuff. And anyway, so I go Coach Rosenberg, who is not a superintendent at my school, and Damali and I, we went and I spoke at the graduation, and that was an awesome experience. So I say Coach Rosenberg, a person that empowered me, and there are many others. And then 2, who have I empowered, or I try to intentionally empower outside of just my kids, grandkids, and some? I would say, man, I got 2 people come to mind. 2 people come to mind. One is, I say, Stephen Keys. Me and him chop it up outside of here just because he's young. And I'd be like, Steve, hey, look, man. And he got his mom and dad and all of that, but he ain't stationed with us. You know what I mean? Somebody that close to you got to try to empower, because right there close is one. And I'll say another person, that's a male, then I go to female, I'll say is I try to empower like Zizi. Whenever I see her, she go to church, because I just been seeing her for so many years. And I see how, and she always saying something she trying to do. Mr. Charles, I'm trying to go to college, and then I want to be able to do this, and I see her doing that. So now, because you see somebody ambitious and they got the right attitude,
right? That's
one thing about Stephen's good. He has the right attitude. Because a lot of times your success is just having the right attitude.
Right.
But I would say Zizi is another person that whenever I see her, I try to come over. I get her to volunteer here. I'm always calling her to do something. Right. But really what I'm trying to do is just empower her to be great, because some of these young people, I feel like I'm going to feel better about the future because of people like Stephen Keys and Azizi. So I'll say them 2 as mine. We'll go to the live. Who empowered you at 18, 19, whenever you graduate, 17? You smart people 16, because I think Isaiah Coleman on now. I don't know a lot of people graduating at 16, but whatever, man. You're smart. But then who are you empowering specifically? I know it's a broad stroke with y'all leaders out here because we do a lot. Right. But sometimes we just being intentional. Like, man, I'm going to pour something into a DeMarco. I'm going to pour something into a Steven. I'm going to pour something into a ZZ, even though we do that to a lot of others.
Laura says my manager at the restaurants that I worked at.
That's good, Laura. Yeah. Because all managers don't do that.
Nope.
Yeah.
Jeremiah Blackwell says Grand Rising.
Grand Rising down there in Mississippi in the Gulf.
So Uncle Brian said, I've crawled back into bed, pouring and lightning is flashing, so I'm calling it today.
Just say you're scared of the thunder. Because he under that peeping.
Right.
You probably peeping from under that thunder to get you.
Laura says he always gave me opportunities to learn different jobs within the restaurant. By the time a year had passed, I got to try jobs in every part of that particular location.
That's good.
Yeah, that's good. Ronald Maxwell is watching.
Ronald, welcome to the show. Thanks for tuning in.
He says, good morning. It's been raining in Bristol for an hour and a half. Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
That rain's coming down.
Well, that's good because I didn't think we was going to get no rain at all. So, because they said it might miss us. Uncle Brian, okay, so we ain't gonna read Uncle Brian because he's talking about the crash out. We're going to come back to that.
We'll come to the crash out.
Yeah. AJ says, Miss Ella McHenry is the Black lady who empowered me to become a business owner in Washington State years ago.
Ooh,
and I empowered a young Black man named Leroy Canty. And today he is married to one of our Zeta sisters, and he is a new. He is over the biggest jail in Washington State. I'm very proud of this young man. We talk at least 2 to 3 times briefly. Awesome. Teresa says, my uncle, Melvin Campbell, he was a hardworking man who loved his family. He showed me about changing my oil and brakes on my car, and he taught me how to cut the grass. Let's see. Steven says his brothers.
Ooh.
Laura said, not being afraid to try new things made me not afraid to join the Coast Guard. AJ says, Queen Damali, you are empowering others by your actions. We are visual people, and God gave us to us to see in 2 years. Oh, and 2 ears to hear, 2 eyes to see and 2 ears to hear. Uncle Brian said, you can empower someone, but the world is so hard today. Right. And until it beats the strength out of you and young people so much, they are get up and go, got up and went.
Right. They get up and go, got out and went.
So far, Laura says, so far, my encouragement has been to my girls.
Okay.
AJ says, 2 ears to hear you. I knew what you were trying to say, AJ. Uncle Brian said, it is pouring so much in my house, I may lose power. Well, dang.
That doesn't mean go to sleep, go to bed.
Right. Yeah, we're going to go past that one right there. Let me see. AJ said, I missed the beginning of the question. Mine was after college. See, that's what I'm saying. I missed the beginning, the 18 part. But yeah, we got it right. Linda says, Principal Keaton graduated in May, and he sent me to my transcript with a note in November saying, I see you are college material. Miss Elizabeth beats the greatest elementary teacher ever. Because of them, I now hold a lifetime teaching license.
Come on.
Wow.
That's impact.
Awesome.
That's empowering.
And then Teresa said, I have been empowering my granddaughter, Boss Lady, so no one will take advantage of her with manipulation and deception, which everyone has to have discernment. And then she said she just heard the thunder. Teresa lived way out there in the boondocks, so she just now making it, girl. We didn't got the rain and it's done left.
Hey, let's say this and go straight to the crash out, because the crash out. I want to do the crash out, then go off air. No, I'm just saying. Look, Damali, let's ask this question: who empowered you? That you never even spoke to. They just empowered you. You never met them. You never talked to them, but it's a person that empowered you to be who you are. Never met them. Just by watching them, they empowered you. You never met them. You never talked to them, but it was a person in your community, as a teacher. It was just somebody that you watched from afar, like what people do to you. And you was empowered by them. Never spoke to them, never seen them. And then number 2, a person that came up to you that said that you empowered them? Because I watch you do that all the time with different people.
Man, there's so many people.
I'm just trying to make the connection. But you know why? Because
so many people.
I think what hurts us with the empowering things between generations is I think sometimes what happens is the seasoned people can take the younger, bright minds as a threat.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So now instead of powering, like AJ just said, we take them as a threat and we be hard toward them. We kill them with our words. We don't want to give them an opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to give them an interview.
Mm-hmm.
Because you feel like, man, if she come in with her masters and her doctor, they're going to take my job.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't want to empower the next generation coming up. But I feel like when we are thinking along the lens of empowering each other, then I think it opens the doors to not be, because some people get a position. Look, we don't need to keep positions for 30, 40, 50 years. You need to pass the baton.
Mm-hmm.
True?
Mm-hmm.
You, right now I'm working with people now so I can pass it. Because I think we lose in community if one person get the baton for 50 years.
Mm-hmm.
Get the baton perfected, bring up the next person, pass it, and then work with them so that we can now not end up with a 50-year-old plan because you kept the baton for 50 years. So it's like right now, we could be living in a 1975 plan in 2026. It don't work.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you got to pass the batons, and we need to have a strategy in our community to talk about how we pass the baton so we can stay up to speed with the times and what's going on. Is that okay to say?
Yeah.
Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Just a little bit?
No, it does.
I know you still think about who empowered you. You ain't never met them, but woo, you woke up, you was in your mirror. I want to dance with somebody. I'm Whitney. I'm just playing. Come on.
I would say somebody that I never met.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be in my community.
It can be anybody.
I would say Angela Bassett then, if you're going to.
Oh, you Stella. I knew
Listen.
you wanted to be Stella.
Listen.
I seen you running. See that? I can't do nothing but laugh. I knew that's why you got them braids.
No.
Yeah. That's why you went to Jamaica and the Bahamas. You Stella. Getting the groove up.
Listen, mind your
Okay,
business.
never mind. I'm in my own lane. Stella, that's good. So that's a person that empowered you. That's
that
big.
I don't even know. But
don't know
but
her,
it's
but-
just her class and her poise and her confidence and her excellence.
Right.
And it's just everything about her. She's just royal and regal to me. I've never met her, you know, but you know, just watching her on and off screen, you know, just seeing her in different, you know, in different videos and things like that. You know, she's never into no drama.
Right.
She just keep to herself, mind her business, take care of her family. I didn't even know who her husband is for
I
a
can
long
see
time.
it. You look about like Angela Bassett. I can tell. Because Angela Bassett keep her stuff together, y'all.
Right.
Angela Bassett is out here looking 20.
Hold it together.
When I'm saying I can see it,
Yeah.
I'm saying it in a good way.
Yeah.
You can see sometime who empowered you or who influenced you by how you look at that time. You look 25, 30. She looked 25, 30. I don't know how old y'all are.
Right.
Y'all done paused it. I don't know what y'all. But who was the person that came up to you to say, hey, you empowered me?
Antara. You just recently met Antara.
I did.
And so, you know, I've talked to her on numerous occasions, and she's saying, you know, Mr. Molly, I watch you and keep up with everything that you're doing. And she used to be a praise dancer of mine way back in the day.
Right.
And now she's grown with kids and started her own not-for-profit and is trying to start a school and all of these different things. But, you know, that was part of our conversation when she reached out to me about her school was, you know, how much I empowered her to be able to do what it is that she's doing because she sees what I do in community. So that's why I said earlier, action is most important to me. Yeah. Because people got to see you doing something.
Right.
You can't tell somebody to go do something and you ain't doing nothing but sitting on your pockets.
Right.
You know, so yeah.
That's big. On the live, let's go to the live, and then I jump in. Who was the person that empowered you that you never met? But like you said, that's a good one. Angela Bassett, watched her see model things after her, do that. And then you can see the resemblance, right? And then you empowered Antara.
Ronald Maxwell says, my neighbor, Mr. Cooper, had me hauling hay.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Yep, that's good. John Prince says, facts, Charles. I don't know what you said, but whatever you said, he said facts to it. Nobody else has given a comment yet about their person. Let's go ahead and do the Black Black History trivia, because we've been missing that for a lot of days. I've been doing this research and we didn't miss out on the trivia
to crash out
for
to
whole
upcoming
week.
events.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Let's see just how much you know. It's Black History Trivia with Charles and Damali.
Okay, the Black History Trivia, Empowering Others edition. So it says today's theme is empowering others because some of the greatest leaders in Black history used their success to help other people discover their own power. So here's the question. Which pioneering Black educator founded the Haynes Normal and Industrial Institute in Augusta, Georgia, helping educate and empower generations of African American students during segregation? Was it A, Lucy Craft Laney, B, Septima Poinsett Clark, C, Fanny Jackson Coppins, or D, Jean L. Noble?
One more time, and I got my answer. I almost had it.
Which pioneering Black educator founded the Haynes Normal and Industrial Institute in Augusta, Georgia, helping educate and empower generations of African American students during segregation? Was it A, Lucy Craft Laney, B, Septima Poinsett Clark, C, Fanny Jackson Coppin, or D, Janine L. Noble?
What you got, Steve?
He said, oof.
I know.
You said A. Steven says A.
I got B.
Charles says B. AJ says C. Uncle Brian says B. Laura says D. Ronald says C.
Look, Uncle Brian just said he just saw the ark go by his house. Say him in Noah. It's, boy, that's your boy passing by to see you.
Right.
Say, I still live.
Prentice
Uncle
says
Brian.
A.
Man, Vicky.
Laura says D. Vicky says D.
Look, Vicky said, Carter said for her people, Dr. Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. or Desmond Tutu.
Teresa says, read it again. Which pioneering Black educator founded the Haynes Normal and Industrial Institute in Augusta, Georgia, helping educate and empower generations of African American students during segregation? Was it A, Lucy Craft Laney, B, Septima Poinsett Clark, C, Fanny Jackson Coppin, or D, Jean L. Noble? John Prince says C. Richie says D. Brenda says D. I got Brenda. Vicky says D. Prentice says A.
So
Linda said, I don't know, but A sounds good.
I know, that's what you do. You're like, okay, what
Teresa
name?
says A. Uncle Brian said Noah was a classmate in high school. Look, we better hurry up and get off this show because the lights just flickered a little bit.
Yeah, so what's the answer?
Okay, so the answer is, so here we go. Question with answer. Which pioneering Black educator founded the Haynes Normal and Industrial Institute in Augusta, Georgia, helping educate and empower generations of African American students during segregation? Is it A, Lucy Craft Laney, B, Septima Poinsett Clark, C, Fanny Jackson Coppin, or D, Jean L. Noble? Let's see. Stephen, Prentice, Linda, and Teresa, you are correct. The answer is A, Lucy Craft Laney. She founded the school that became the Haynes Normal and Industrial Institute in 1883. She dedicated her life to educating Black children and preparing young people for leadership at a time when educational opportunities for African Americans were severely limited. Laney understood that education wasn't simply about gaining knowledge. It was about giving people the tools and confidence to improve their own lives and strengthen their communities. Lucy Craft Laney empowered others by giving young people the education and preparation they needed to succeed. So the Black Wall Street connection is this. The builders of Black Wall Street understood this same principle. Business owners created jobs, teachers prepared future leaders, professionals trained others, entrepreneurs created opportunities for the next generation. They understood that a powerful community isn't built by one successful person. It grows when successful people empower others to succeed too. Real power grows when people help other people recognize and use their own power. So the bigger message is this: empowering others doesn't mean doing everything for them. It means giving people knowledge, giving them encouragement, giving them access, and giving them an opportunity, and then allowing them to step forward and lead. So the Black History takeaway is true leadership isn't measured only by how far you rise. It's measured by how many people you help discover their ability to rise. And this morning's Black History Trivia was brought to you by NARAB, the National Association of Real Estate Brokers.
I appreciate all of our sponsors, man, because it means a whole lot. Want me to tell you what that made me think about? Because we're talking about education. Two things. Because we're talking about leadership and then education. Is yesterday was Dr. Ebony Johnson's birthday.
And Tiffany.
Yeah, and she's TPS superintendent, if you don't know. Dr. Ebony Johnson's birthday was yesterday, which she makes a huge impact, because I think she over like 32,000 different kids and all that. And then Dr. Tiffany Crutcher, birthday was yesterday. Because when we talk about leadership, she's the epitome of leadership. So when you was reading that.
Empowering others.
And empowering. So what it make me think about is the great work Miss Laney did, Dr. Laney, but then we got people in 2026.
Yes.
That I'm not saying she's that, but that spirit of that still lives today. We just got to know who those people are.
Yes. So Monday morning crash.
Did you crash out over the weekend?
I did.
You did? What happened? Why you crash out? Why you crash out over the weekend?
So let me just go with the first. The first crash out was my grandson. Creole was not feeling none of them characters that we had at the back to school.
Oh, your grandson. Okay, so y'all crashed out together.
He was not feeling it. He was like, Bluey is too big. He's supposed to be on TV. Spider-Man is jumping around and doing he was like, no, this is not. Soon as they start jumping, he started running in the other direction. He crashed out. No.
So you had to crash out with him, because since your grandson went down, you had to protect him.
So my you see all the pictures. I got 4 grandkids. You only see 3 of them in the picture with the characters, because Creole wasn't having it. He's like, nope.
And I seen you over there talking too. So she done called them and gonna try to fuss at them. Now you don't be running from Blue and you don't be running from Spider-Man. They're like, but you was running from the clowns.
Right.
What about the clowns? All you grown people scared of clowns. Black people, y'all scared of clowns. I'm scared of anything. Stuff. But anyway, that was funny.
Yeah, so he wasn't having it. Now my crash out was my air conditioner broke. Now y'all know I've been hot all weekend, all week. Because we've been out in the heat, picking up stuff, moving stuff around, doing all of that. How about 1:30 in the morning, my air conditioner breaks?
Oh, did you start cussing? I mean, I'll give you a pass. Now you should. I don't want you to, because I know you love the Lord and you say, but if somebody hit your air right now, it's too hot.
It's too hot.
But question again, did you cuss?
I had this sweat under my neck. Like you talking about the babies.
Stevie Keys, our producer, she started cussing because she avoided the question. She won't even make eye contact. So that.
But praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord, because he had a ram in the bush. The AC man, I owed him some money. He came to pick it up. Now, it wasn't for me. It was for Edgerac. But he had to come pick up a check. I'm like, good, come to my house and pick it up. And while you here,
she didn't
bring your ladder and bring your truck and all your stuff.
She didn't really cuss. She probably just man, this hot as... and it's hot as...
AG double hockey sticks in here.
Oh my God! No, that you deserving of a crash out. How long did it take you to get back to a normal temperature and to stop saying?
We did not get air until about 4:00 yesterday. So from 1:00 in the morning till 4:00 yesterday evening. Yeah, we had no air.
I thought I seen.
Look, my daughter was sitting on the couch. She had 4 fans blow. She was just sitting on the couch, not even talking, all the lights out.
She was like, she was slipping in.
She's like, what are you doing? Turn the light off right now.
She was slipping in and out of consciousness because she was just pouring Gatorade, sipping on Gatorade and water.
Right.
I'm glad you got your air back.
It was horrible.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
That is
it
not
was
good.
Like 89 degrees in the house.
I seen some on the news. The model's in her yard shadow boxing. I'm like, who? Somebody.
Oh, man,
you want to take it out. And she had a tank top on. I'm like, why Damali outside with a wife beater on with her head in the bunny? Right. I'm like, it's the streets. What is going on?
Right.
But it was the air.
It was the air.
Didn't nobody do nothing to you. It just you in the air.
It was the air.
And Sabri. And Sabri took all the fans and put them on her.
She had them all sitting in a semicircle. She's sitting up there like she was like Like, like she was meditating.
Eating popsicles.
Yeah, she meditating, sitting there with all the fans. I'm like, girl.
You gotta put on a popsicle jacket.
Man.
Just get a popsicle jacket. You know they already stuck together. Just put on the popsicle jacket, eat them to help come.
Boy.
Anyway,
it was crazy. Yeah, it was sad. It was sad at my house.
And I know anybody else.
Listen, we got so many things. I can't
Who else
find your
crashed
crash out. Uncle Brian said he crashed out. And
Uncle
I was going to go back to his crash out, but I can't find it. Oh, here we go. Uncle Brian said he crashed out on Saturday. He said he got way too hot and went home, crawled into bed and stayed there until Sunday. Went to mass, came back home and crawled back into bed where I am right now. Said it was too hot.
What you get? I'm posting the picture.
Too hot.
If y'all haven't seen Uncle Brian was looking good though.
Yeah, he
when
was
I seen
looking
him
good.
on Saturday.
He really was.
Yeah, but I'm glad that he got you out of there because I didn't want to hear none more of your shenanigans. Talking about your highness is here. I'm like, I ain't finna bow to you out here in the heat. It's hot. Put my knee on this hot pavement, burn my kneecap juice off. Man, get up out here, Uncle Brian. And then he was gone. And then I started questioning myself. I'm like, was he really here? Because he was here and gone so quick.
So fast.
But boy, the heat was on, y'all.
So Prentice said my phone crashed out. He said I tried to do an update and now it's stuck on Apple logo. Don't you hate that? Oh God.
These phones ain't worth nothing.
Nothing. My phone been crashing out for about 2 months.
I know. It's like right when you and what's embarrassing is you have a whole group of people and everybody got their good pose. You're supposed to do a selfie, then it's say storage full.
Yeah.
And then look at you like you didn't pay your bill. Or
listen, I was trying to send we met some people on Friday. I'm trying to send the lady the flyer to the doggone back to school badge. My phone kept saying not enough memory, can't pull it out of the cloud. I'm like, oh my God. Oh man, it's just terrible.
Now let's talk about this. If you don't mind, they had a showdown on
that was
Uncle Bobby's show. KBOB 89.9 FM.
Yes.
Put on by Bobby Eaton, hosted by Eli. And they had in studio our current city councilwoman, Vanessa, Mr. Reggie, who's a candidate, and then also none other than our partner. He's okay with us.
Yeah.
Mr. Mario Johnson.
Yeah.
But I heard some way, somehow, it got a little hot in the studio.
Yeah.
Based on the question and stuff. But I heard through the grapevine, then I verified it because I watched it on the live.
Right.
Mario said this is a bunch of beep, 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 beep.
What?
Who got the keys to the Jeep? I'm out of here.
And
left the interview.
What?
Left the interview. This ain't about me. I ain't got time. And got up and left.
Well?
On live TV in front of the world.
He said the world.
Because KBOB, the world is there.
Yes.
Damali. So they in the middle of a debate it's called a showdown. What do you think that is?
Right.
When somebody say showdown, that's next door to get down.
Let's pull out your little pistol and
in our community, when we say showdown, that's next door to let's get down.
Yeah.
So when you come, you already know that's what it is.
You got your boxing gloves ready.
But he left one glove in the car. And so when it didn't work, he
took one to the
left.
jaw and he was like, that's it, I'm out.
I'm going to go out here with my other glove and I'm going to get on up out of here on y'all. But nevertheless, like I say, Mario Johnson's our partner, nothing, but that was definitely a crash out because he left. He left the set. He told Uncle Bobby, at this point, I ain't even going to say nothing else because there's too many people on. So I don't know about to misconstrue my words, but nevertheless, that was definitely qualified.
That's a crash out.
As a crash out. All right, y'all. We got upcoming events. We only got 5 more minutes left. It is thundering and lightning and storming in Tulsa, Oklahoma. So be careful if you out and about. Give some space. Give some distance between these cars because you don't want to be crashing out on a Monday because you done bumped into somebody. So slow down because here's the thing, Damali. When it haven't rained for a long time and then it rain, it gets slick because all the oil stain, all the oil leaks come back to get us. No, for real though, Damali. You know the oil there is like when it don't rain for a long time, you got to remember
your driver's book, your driver's ed. I remember that from driver's ed.
Your car start doing this right here.
Kind of fits
so just slow down.
Yeah.
Get yourself a little distance, and you can drive to arrive alive.
Teresa said that's true. She said because she watched and it was crazy.
Yeah.
AJ said showdown to throw down. He got all these eyeballs.
If you want to watch it, the show was on Friday at 2:00. So just after this show, go to KBOB 89.9 FM, go to the live video.
Verify and authenticate.
And you can just go watch it and just a little bit in, somebody gonna say, now you see me, and now you don't. And then that's the person. If you don't know who it is, they gone.
That's why I would say, do your research.
Do your research.
Do your research.
All right, producer, give us a little bit of music. We're going to try to speed through these upcoming events, and then we're going to try to get on out of here at 9 o'clock on time. How about that, Damali?
That works.
On this bounce back.
Works for me.
Let's get the people what they need to know.
Okay, so tomorrow's theme is going to be community transformation.
Let's go.
That's what we're going to be talking about.
That's what we're doing right now.
Yes. Early voting is August 20th and 21st from 8 o'clock a.m. until 6 o'clock p.m. And then August 22nd from 8 o'clock a.m. to 2 o'clock p.m. at 2 locations. So that's this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Yes.
There's going to be 2 locations. The Tulsa County Election Board, which has now moved to 12,000 East Skelly Drive. That's basically 11th and Garnett area. And then Tulsa Tech, which is at 4,000 West Florence in Broken Arrow.
Y'all, please share this live video because people need to know when to go, where to vote, and all of that. So share this so they can get this information.
I understand that the Terrence Crutcher Foundation is going to be paying Uber for people to go and vote. So you need to go to the Terrence Crutcher Foundation, to their website, and you'll be able to get information about that and to sign up for that as well.
Based on gas prices, I need a ride, Dr. Crutcher. Based on gas prices,
right.
Just go and put me on the list. Do you need a ride?
You know what? I probably
Now that you think about it.
I'm thinking about it because gas is high.
Yeah.
All right. The application deadline for pitch night, it's the product pitch night for Build in Tulsa, is going to be August 21st at 11:59 p.m. This funding is not a loan. There's no repayment, no interest, and Build in Tulsa takes no ownership in the company that you're pitching. The first place receives $10,000.
Woo, say that again.
$10,000 is first
That's
place.
racks on racks on racks.
Right.
Times 2.
Second place is $5,000. Third place is $2,500. And then there will be an audience choice award that is going to be $1,000. That is going to go to a lucky person.
Big money.
So you can go to buildintulsa.com/program to be able to get more information.
And thank y'all for being one of the sponsors of our great show, Build in Tulsa. It means a lot to us. Now they're giving y'all money too. You see how that works out? Teamwork makes the
dream work
every time.
All right, the Tulsa Empowerment Network's next convening is going to be this Saturday, 9 o'clock a.m. at the 36th Street North Event Center, located at 1125 East 36th Street North. The registration link is now out and active.
And we're going to post it on all of our stuff today.
Yeah, we're going to post it everywhere. Yeah. Let's see.
Shout out to NARAB. It's going to be a hot breakfast.
Oh, yeah,
and
that's
this
right.
may be the last time you get to see the candidates and our current council person. It's going to be called Meet the Candidates.
Yes.
So ain't no debate, ain't no forum, ain't nobody going to get up and walk, nobody going to crash out.
Yes.
They're going to get up and do a quick presentation. You can meet them at their table, get your questions answered, get it from the horse's mouth and not social media all the time.
Yes. The Black Excellence Ball and Banquet presents Johnny Ball Legacy Impact Community Give Back, which is also happening on Saturday the 22nd from 12 o'clock p.m. until 2:30 p.m. at Reed Community Foundation, located at 210 East Latimer Place. There's going to be free food, backpacks, school supplies, scholarship awards, free haircuts and braids for the girls, live DJ, and gift cards. Also, let me do a shout out real quick to Lavana over at Mama Collins. They actually did a back to school event on Saturday where they were doing free hairdos and free haircuts. They gave out school supplies with the 918 riders. They did a great job. Thank you guys. Congratulations to you on a job well done.
And they gave out some free tickets to Shabazz Miller. So he had 2 free haircuts. Oh, yeah. So it was some love given to the community and to the community Wake Up Morning Show.
That's
we appreciate the love.
Lots of stuff happening. The Oasis Fresh Market is also hosting their back to school event.
They ain't hosting, we hosting. And we got a DJ Gator.
We're the MCs.
Oh, MC?
Yeah, we're the MCs for the event.
They hosting, we the MC.
Yes.
What she said.
At Oasis South. That is at 61st and South Peoria. That is their second location. So if you want to be a vendor or if you want to get information about the event, then go to Oasis Fresh Markets.
And here's the beauty of y'all. Y'all, if you don't know tell them about the win and spin.
Oh my God.
You're going to be winning.
Yes.
Tell them winning and spinning.
Winning and spinning. So they give away gift cards. And if you win a gift card, then you go inside and you shop. You win and then you spend it.
$25, $50, $75, $100. Might be $200. So, hey, Oasis South, we're going to post the flyer. Make sure you pull up.
Registration is now open it opens on August 24th for the Sisters Walking for a Cure breast cancer awareness that's going to be happening in O'Brien Park in October. So make sure that you sign up for that. You can contact Jen at 916-583-0721 or KD at 918-855-3337. Election Day is August the 25th. That's next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
Elections are from 7 a.m. until 7 o'clock p.m. Terrence Crutcher Foundation is offering rides. You have no excuse not to go and cast your vote. Tulsa Dream Center, back to school splash is happening August the 29th.
Why you have to say it like that?
Splash.
You said back to school. I'm like, what is all that? Okay, go ahead. Anyway, into the water.
I know, right? It's from 10 a.m. until 1 o'clock p.m. at 200 West 46th Street North. There's going to be a splash pad, a foam pit, slip and slide, school resources for parents, free backpacks, school supplies. The children must be present in order to win. Gap Standards International presents
we hosted
Declare
that too, so we're gonna
2026. Oh yeah, we're hosting.
We're gonna be hosted at the Dream Center too. That's gonna be our last hosting for the back to school stuff with the kids.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Gap Standards International presents Declare 2026 is a prophetic prayer conference that's going to be happening August the 27th through the 29th at the Renaissance Hotel, located at 6806 South 107th East Avenue. It is hosted by Pastor Tommy Todd and Prophetess Brenda Todd. So for registration and more information, visit gapstandardsinternational.org. Lastly, We Build First Friday Market 2026 is happening September the 4th at 6 o'clock p.m. at Build in Tulsa, located at 124 Reconciliation Way. It is open to the public. Visit buildintulsa.com to RSVP. And don't forget, if you would like to advertise your event or business on our show, you can go to nycu.fm and submit an inquiry. Somebody from our office will get back in contact with you. Tomorrow, we will have Green Country Habitat for Humanity, who was our platinum sponsor. They will be on the show tomorrow, sharing some more information about the programming that they offer to help folks get into homes. And lastly, don't forget that the views, thoughts, and opinions expressed on this program belong solely to this host and our guests, and not necessarily to this station, affiliate, organization, committee, or other group or individual associated with NYCU.FM and KBOB 89.9 FM.
This is something for you to save the date on and think about, because they asked me and Damali to host this. I think it'd be pretty good. You heard of Bucky? Yeah.
So Bucky's.
Just write this down, y'all. Just write it. Just write it on a little side note. Go ahead.
So Bucky's and Allen Premium Outlet Mall Bus Day Trip. It's going to be happening Saturday, September the 26th. It is $70 plus a $3.47 service fee. You can make payments of $36.73. Seats are limited. Reserve your spot, or you can call Sherla Lewis for more information at 918-899-2826. So this is going to be a great time.
Road
it's
trip
a
to
nice bus.
That's a nice little sit back, relax on the charter bus, go to Bucky's, have a good time, hang out with some friends. I think we might be pulling up.
So they say great shopping, Bucky's fun, and comfortable luxury bus.
That's what I'm talking about. Nothing like taking a break, man. Just taking a day to whoop side. You ain't got to drive. You ain't got to think about nothing. You just eat and enjoy and shop and hang out with some good friends.
Yeah, this is nice. Okay.
Gonna have more information on it tomorrow, y'all. Convenient Wake Up Morning Show. I'm one of your hosts, Mr. Charles Harper.
And I'm Damali Wilson.
We're going to see y'all on Taco Tuesday. Y'all have a blessed day and stay dry out there. Get your umbrella.
Y'all. Take a nap.
Take a nap.